Okay, there we go. That should have done the trick. So, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed, Code here. And it is time for the bonus content to begin. So last time... hang on, yeah, there we go. So last time, we finished the final 2 episodes of Club Meetings, of the story specifically. And now that all the season 2 episodes are done, 13 to 24, all 12 episodes done, that means we can move on to other stuff. Now the poems, hello again. How is it? Did the dishes go well? I imagine. And yes, you are indeed first today. I imagine Rob is still out sick. So, I think Rob's streak might potentially die again today, as it were. But we'll see. So, yeah, are there... I think the poems are just gonna be the same. The mods, right. Okay, yeah, we played the body swap episode. Cooking with Natsuki 2, I remember. The cursed ship, I remember. I think I remember this one too. Does it say what that was? Oh, yeah, no, that one. I absolutely remember that one. Okay, so the only mod we haven't played in the story... Let me go back. The only mod we haven't played in the actual story is Natsuki Quest. So, it only seems logical to me that we start today off by playing Natsuki Quest. Starting things off by playing the mod focusing entirely on Best Girl. Oh, and hey Sayori, thanks for commentary on it. Nice to see you. Okay, let me... DDLC mode.
This mod was complicated to make. Hopefully you'll understand why when you play it. I thought it would be a little complicated, so I tried to make it kind of small. But even then it ended up being crazy. I never would have done it without help from Monica. I hope you like it.
Okay, I still need to kind of get into the swing of things, but Natsuki Quest, what is this? What kind of glorious mod have we here? Question, is it okay when I give you a self-inserted cover full week FNF mod download link? Why wouldn't it be okay? No, seriously, why wouldn't it be okay? It's absolutely okay. In fact, I might potentially be very curious about playing that. I mean, you've done a lot of cover stuff in the past, so far. I mean, the VTube cover thing mod is already getting pretty big. So hey, if you have like a self-insert cover mod, feel free to shoot it my way. So yeah. Anyway, Natsuki Quest, by the way, a glorious mod is what this will be.
Another day. Wonder what's going on with the club today. Oh, right. So Yuri said last night to give her a call this morning. She said something was up with Yuri. And Yuri never complains. I should call Sayori ASAP. Crap, where did I leave my phone?
Choose an option. Ooh. Like, this is a proper, like, ooh, okay, Natsuki Quest looking interesting. Move, look, talk? Natsuki Quest, the newest MMORPG, I love it already. Can I look at my inventory? What do you want to do? Look at inventory items, use inventory with other inventory, use inventory with environment. Look at inventory items. What do you want to look at? I didn't know we had that. Also, Rob was laying dead on bed, but I remember DDLC. You don't have to be here if you're dying, okay? No one's forcing you to be here. It's just the bonus content. But true, I guess you gotta be here for the streak. Well, let's check our self-esteem if we have any.
It's my self-esteem. It's not as large as it used to be. I'm more humble than before. Fortunately, my self-esteem is still pretty healthy, though. I use it all the time.
Let's look. What should I look at? Ooh, okay. Should we go down the line? I guess we just go down the line. Let's look at the chair.
I wanted more of a gamer chair, but my dad wouldn't let me bring in my PC or consoles in here. He said this needed to be a place where I could focus and do work. So this is the compromise chair. It's pretty comfy, actually.
Let's look at the flowers.
Those are fake. I would never remember to water real ones. Plus, this way, I don't have to replace them all the time. Not like I use that table very often anyway. People don't usually come into my room after all.
Let's look at our bed.
I just made it. Making the bed is stupid. You just have to sleep in it again. But the rules are the rules. Oh, there's my phone, right next to my pillow. Must have fallen asleep looking at it and missed it while I was making the bed. Well, let's see what Sayori wants. The phone's ringing.
Hello?
Hi, Sayori.
Hi, Natsuki, what's up?
You wanted me to call?
I did?
You said you did?
Also, Ivanov, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Natsuki Quest. We're enjoying our time here.
Something about Yuri?
I don't remember.
This girl, honestly? Well, if you remember what it's about, give me a call, okay?
Okay, I will. I'll see you at school later today, right?
That's the plan?
Cool, okay, I'll see you then.
Sounds good, I'll talk to you later.
I remember what it is.
Ouch, my eardrums. Oh, cool. What was it?
So, I don't know if you noticed, but she kind of seems down...
Did you just hit me with an Amogus? First of all, welcome to the stream, but Amogus. I see. But there is no imposter among us this time, I think, hopefully. But hi.
So, I don't know if you've noticed, but she kind of seems down the last couple days.
Yeah, I've noticed.
So I was thinking, maybe you could help her feel better.
Why is that my job in particular? Aren't you the person who normally wants to make everyone feel better?
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing. I've decided that the best way to get Yuri to feel better is to have you help her feel better. That's what would be most effective.
I see. And that brings me back to why.
Go, and how do you like my puddle? It's certainly... That was, again, just everything about the Gartic phone was amazing. But yeah, the evolving puddle that then just became one with the blood. Perfection. Also, I like the random cameo in that animation of me just popping in from the side at the end. Very nice. I don't know who added that one in. I would have to double check to make sure. But nice. Still in existential crisis over loneliness? It was you, alright. See, I don't remember that stuff. But I do appreciate the cameo. Anvil interrupting, right, then perfection. But yes, also, I know that loneliness, I mean, online friends aren't exactly the same, but you do have online friends at least. At least I would assume that our community counts a little bit in that regard, right? I know it's not the same as having IRL friends, but hopefully that helps a little bit with your loneliness, I'd assume. Even if, again, it's not perfect. The end was a joke.
That brings me back to why.
Just a feeling I have.
Okay, so what's your plan?
I didn't have one.
So just, hey, Natsuki, please make Yuri feel better. I have no idea how.
Yep. Okay, see you at school, bye.
So Yuri hung up. I guess it's my responsibility to try and cheer up Yuri today. No idea how I'm going to do that. Sometimes Yuri can be a total mystery. Ah well, I'll see what I can do. But anyway, let's stash the phone before I forget it somewhere again. Wait, it died. Did it have power? It's not dying. It's not doing anything when I plug it into its charger. Great. Guess I don't have a phone today anymore. Oh well, I'll deal with that later. Time to get going.
But I want to keep looking around. And he said no. Ooh. Damn, I don't really have real life friends. I do have been. I mean, that is something. Sometimes online friends. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's easier to connect with online friends because you don't have as many barriers up. I feel like with IRL, like if you know someone IRL, I feel like you have a lot more barriers up than you would online. Because there's always that little bit of anonymity, you know. Loneliness, look at me, perfectly fine, except dying. Yeah, not exactly fine right now. I'll keep looking around. Let's look out the window.
Just some residual buildings and plants outside. We live in an okay neighborhood. It's not the fanciest apartment or anything, but there are definitely people who are worse off.
What about the desk?
There's nothing on it. I basically only use it to do handwritten homework and write poems for the club, and both those things I have to bring to school. So usually this desk isn't too cluttered.
Let's look at the vanity mirror.
I don't usually go in for too much girly stuff, but I do like to know how I look. And I do have a few products that I use. I already did all of that this morning though. And I'm looking stunning as always.
Alright, and the closet.
Just a bunch of clothes. And I'm already dressed for the day. Nothing else interesting going on here.
Alright, I guess we looked at everything. Nearly doesn't have barriers. I can get to politics, to vaccines, to games, to flowers within a minute. I mean, it is chaos. Chat is pure chaos. We know that. Can I talk? Who should I talk to? I mean, I want to see what happens.
No, I don't think so. He'd probably just hassle me about something, plus he hates it when I yell at him through the walls. So usually I only do that when I'm mad at him. Take that, Dad.
Inventory? Do I have the phone in it? Nope. I do not have the phone in it, I just put it away. What if I want to use inventory with other inventory?
I don't have enough stuff in my inventory to use stuff with other stuff.
What if I want to use inventory with environment? I do have the self-esteem, right?
What in my inventory do you want to use?
Let's use our self-esteem.
And use it with what?
Let's use our self-esteem on the vanity mirror.
God damn, girl, look at you. You are the hottest thing since sliced bread. Like, if it was toasted.
Damn, that is amazing. What the fuck is that? Natsuki's mod. You unlock it like once you complete the entire game, it tells you, hey, by the way, there's that one mod you didn't get to play. Be sure to check it out in the bonus options. So we're doing that. This is Natsuki Quest. I absolutely will keep using stuff. Use self-esteem on everything. Let's use our self-esteem on the desk. However that's gonna work.
So many great works of poetic amazement have sprung from this desk. I truly am a genius.
This is amazing. The window.
One day, Natsuki, one day, this whole world will be yours.
Keep going. Self-esteem on the bed.
Not making your bed is okay. It takes a lot of effort and you're just going to sleep in it later. Sometimes not doing a chore is self-care.
What if we use it on the flowers? Jump out the window. We will not.
Pretty flowers for a pretty girl. Very fitting.
And we can still use it on the chair.
You deserve a break, Natsuki. You work so hard all the time. This chair is here for you to rest whenever you need it.
Alright, let's see what else we can use. Let's use everything normally, shall we? Let's use the chair.
This chair is actually pretty comfortable. Can't stick around in it too long though, things to do.
Yeah, like using everything else. Let's use the flowers. However, that would work. How do you use flowers?
Nah, fake flowers wouldn't really help you feel better.
Oh, right, because we can take stuff too. And yeah, true, bring Yuri flowers, especially like fake ones. Gotta get real ones for Yuri.
It's not really her style, plus it's kinda cheap. And then what would I decorate my table with?
How about... Can I use my bed?
Nah, I just got up.
Damn, that's sad. Bring her a pen. Do we have a pen? Well, we'd have to check.
I just got up. Plus it was a pain to make the bed, so I usually don't get in it again until it's time to sleep.
Missed message. It's hard to tell the barrier between streamer and friend. Feel parasitic? I mean, I get it, but dude, you are aware you're a big part of this community. Like, you can't consider yourself parasitic. Like, you have absolutely, like, become a solid part of what this channel is at this point. I feel like it wouldn't quite be the same without you around. Like, the whole deciphering your messages and everything, it's been ingrained in my bloodstream. Like, I remember initially it was very confusing to get used to. But now having it disappear would feel weird. So don't ever underestimate that you're a part of this. There's in Code's chat, don't insult others and don't be toxic. Yeah, that is the stuff. Now let's use the window, get in some fresh air, you know.
It gets really loud when I open it up. Usually I only do that if it's unbearably hot in here. Maybe if it gets hot later.
Okay, fine, I'll use something else. Let's use the desk.
There's nothing interesting in the desk drawers. Just some blank paper and pens and stuff.
Yeah, give some to Yuri. Okay, or not. Let's use the vanity mirror.
I already did my prettying up for today, but I guess another look couldn't hurt. Yep, still looking awesome.
And we're going to use the closet.
I open up the closet. I mean, it's not like I have a lot of a choice of what to wear today.
Play games _, mommy sorry is a bun. A cinnamon bun which can be connected to cinnamon bun in Undertale, and you can buy them.
I am in your bloodstream. That sounds weird, by the way.
And also sorry only lacks in you to be able to form Yuri with its letters, but the O could have been you just Dan misspelled it, so sorry could be Yuri and ice. So in short, Yuri on ice.
What the fuck? Also, I still can't get over the fact how the TTS pronounces Sayori as sorry. Sorry. Ah, why does that still happen? I don't get it.
So I have a lot of a choice of what to wear today. The uniform is pretty mandatory. I do have a spare, but it's identical to the one I'm wearing. Nothing else much going on in here.
Alright, I guess all that's left is to move.
Where should I go?
Well, guess we're going outside. But star, yep. Now outside. Time to look around again. Oh my god, there's so much to explore here. Let's look at Dad's car.
It's an older car, but it checks out. He basically only uses it to go to work because it's getting so old and beat up. I gotta take the bus so that he can have it for work. It's been a while since I've been inside it.
Let's look at the bus station.
Over there is where the bus comes. The green line takes me to school. That pays for my bus pass. Been on that bus a million times. It's usually not too crowded, thankfully. I should head over there when I'm ready to head to school.
Let's look at the bulletin board.
It's mostly got ads for things like lawn care and stuff. Oh hey, the literature club flyer I put up is still here. Not sure why I put it up. Most of the kids around here don't go to my high school. I guess it helps me feel like I have a place on the bulletin board.
At least the TTS is sorry. Yep, it is. It do be sorry. Let's look at the plants.
Well, ordered shrubberies in a brick planter. Every Monday they come by and trim them. Usually I'm at school so I don't hear it, but if I'm home on a Monday for whatever reason, I'm always annoyed at how loud it is. The plants look nice though. There's a long, thin tree branch in the planter here. There are no trees around though. Some gardener must have dumped it here and forgotten about it.
I think we just got an item. Let's go. Not sure what we're gonna do with a tree branch, but I guess we're a hero now. You like the new... I mean... When I saw the reference, I was like, God damn it, of course it's here. And I had to redraw it for the next frame. But yeah, nice job bringing that one back. Let's look at the bikes.
Some of the bikes in there are locked up and some aren't. Thankfully, no one really steals around here as far as I know anyway. I've asked Dad for a bike, but school is still too far for a bike, he says. Plus, I think he's worried I'd hurt myself. Plus, it would probably be more than we could afford right now. Oh well.
Let's look at the tree branch. Oh, we unlocked that option, I guess. Let's look at the benches first.
Over by the bus stop, there are some benches for people to wait on. They're the pretty standard metal kind.
Alright, let's look at that tree branch.
In the planter, there's a long, kinda thin tree branch. Not sure what tree it comes from. It looks only marginally sturdy. It is pretty thin.
Alright, let's check our inventory again real quick. We still just have the self-esteem.
It's my self-esteem.
It's not as large as it used to be. It's the same text. Use it all the time. We do use it all the time. In fact, let's use it now. Use self-esteem on the car.
When you get a job or go to college or whatever, you're gonna have a way sweeter car than this. Something that shows off how cool you are.
Yes, let's keep doing that. Use inventory with environment, the bus station.
There's nothing wrong with you because you ride the bus to school. No matter what everyone else says, a lot of people use the bus. It's cheap and it's good for the environment compared to cars. You're a good person for doing it.
Yes, let's keep going. Self-esteem on the bulletin board. On, our flyer that's up there. Nuke-chan will be real if minus code will be real. Ooh, will everything just be real? Nothing is real, honestly. Everything is fake. Bulletin board.
Gives me a little boost every time I see the literature club flyer on there. In a strange way, it really gives me a sense of wholeness and ownership of the space.
Alright, let's see. Use the self-esteem on the plants.
See, the place you live really isn't that bad. It's got really well-kept plants and stuff.
That it has. Let's see. Self-esteem on the bikes.
It's fine that I've never had a bike. I'll just jump straight to car ownership. I'll dodge all the teasing about my legs being too short that way.
And self-esteem on the benches. That's weird. On the other option, the tree branch was above the benches, and now the tree branch is below the benches. That is kind of weird. Oh well.
You deserve a break, Natsuki, especially if you're gonna wait for the bus now.
And use the self-esteem on the tree branch, however that's gonna work.
My curiosity and thoroughness have resulted in treasure. In the form of a stick. Still treasure, though.
The best treasure. Get a PC tomorrow since today everyone was too sick to get it. Damn, everyone getting sick. Ooh, that sucks. That sucks real bad. Alright, let's use / take. Let's just use our dad's car. Let's take the tree branch right away.
I grab the tree branch. I can easily carry it around with my hands still free, thanks to the awesome magic of video game inventory systems.
Yes, we have obtained a stick. Let's go. Now we have 2 items in our inventory, a stick and self-esteem. What more do you need? What more do you need in life than a stick and self-esteem? Also Dan, hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see, let's use... How do we use the plants?
It's just a bunch of shrubbery, no flowers or anything to take. Sometimes I have weird thoughts about trying to hide in them, like if a serial killer was after me or something. But it's really thick with branches and stuff in there. Not sure I could get inside. Ah, damn.
The stick, the favorite weapon of pacifist player. Yes, because you can use it to instantly skip a lot of fights by throwing it. Can we use the bulletin board?
Let's see. Yeah, lawn care. One guy who wants to do your taxes, a bunch of realtors, and a flyer for a super interesting literature club. Not really into any of these, other than the one I'm already a part of, obviously.
Talk?
There's no one here to talk to except myself, and I'm already doing that.
Alright, let's use... Let's try using the car. Yeah, let's try using the car.
Nah, he'd get mad. Plus, let's be honest, I'd probably crash it inside of 15 seconds. Probably be a pretty awesome 15 seconds, though.
Guess we have no choice but to use the benches. Like, if we move to the benches, then yeah, it's gonna be the same as using them, I guess. We can check our inventory again, I guess. Ooh, wait a moment. What if I use... I already know what happens if I use self-esteem on the stick because I did it with the environment, but what if I use the stick on my self-esteem?
Being in a simulation makes you special, Natsuki. An ordinary person would have to carry the stick around with both hands and look really stupid doing it, but thanks to the magic of computers, you can just stash it away in your inventory. It's kind of like a superpower when you think about it.
Alright, let's see. So if I can use inventory with environment, I can now use the stick on my environment. I miss Blue Moon. They censored them? Censored who? Who censored who? Okay, we'll use the stick on the car. Oh, we will get in trouble for doing this, but let's use the stick on the car.
That would be pretty cathartic. Or car-thartic, but I kind of need my dad to have that car in good shape.
Damn, sad. Let's use the stick on the bus station.
I thwacked the bus station with the stick pretty hard a couple times, feels nice. But then I feel weirdly guilty after.
No need to feel guilty about this. We will use the stick on the plans.
I think the stick has had enough time with its people. It wants to get out and see the world. Experience life. And I'm just the girl to take it around town. Or at least to school.
Okay, I guess. Ooh, nope. Inventory, use the stick. Let's use the stick on the benches.
The stick is a little longer than the benches, but it still fits lengthwise across. Good to know. I was lying, that was utterly useless information.
Use it on the bikes.
It's maybe a little too long to put in the spokes. Not sure what else to do with it.
And finally, let's use the stick on the bulletin board.
I lean the stick against the bulletin board. This represents the best efforts of a very confused woman to interpret the strange commands coming from inside her head. Compelling drama.
Yes. It's very important. Yeah, we got very important information out of this. Alright, you basically used the stick on everything. Well, I guess we just gotta use the benches now. Is that really important? How deep a hole we can dig with it, that would be good to know. Benches.
I sit down while I wait. It's good to relax and think a bit. Although this metal bench is hot as hell to sit on, damn skirts.
Use the bus station.
Use the move command if you want me to take the bus, dummy.
Oh, she said it. She said the thing.
How is that? Getting called a dummy by me? Was it everything you ever dreamed?
Yes. Do it again. I guess we've done basically everything, right? So all we can do now is move. I can move back inside too, but that would... Wait a second, that absolutely does something, because now I can use the stick on everything inside. Haha! It was worth it going back inside, because now I have a stick to use on my chair.
I poked the chair with a stick. It makes a reasonably satisfying thunk sound.
Yes, I am so glad I thought about coming back inside now that I have the stick. This is perfection. Alright, we're going to use the stick on the flowers.
I think the stick is a little too big for these flowers. It's literally a tree branch. Not good as a little pot decoration for the fake plastic flowers. After all, the stick is real, it didn't come from fake plastic trees. Shout outs to you if you get the joke.
Well, shout out to those of you who do get the joke, because I am lost. Let's use a stick on the bed.
I'm not going to sleep with a... I'm not going to sleep with the giant gross stick.
Reminder, I had the S sound in there. Gross stick. I know because the word before stick ended with an S. I know the sound might have been drowned out a little bit, but that's what I said. Giant gross stick. You gotta be careful when reading that sentence. Maybe it's just me. It also depends a little bit on how you pronounce it. Like if you get the hard T sound right, but if you pronounce it too softly, and the gross and the stick part are connected too closely, then yeah, it's gonna sound like something very different. Anyway, moving on from that.
Sorry to disappoint you.
It is a decoration. Buy a katana. Use its container to contain a stick. There are the katana. Yes, of course. For fuck's sake, head out of here right now, you fucking asshole. Get over here. There we go. Okay, moving on. Inventory, use the stick on the window.
I'm not so lazy as to need an implement to open my window from a distance. I mean, I can be pretty lazy, but not that lazy.
Damn. Sag. Stick on the desk.
Stick. Desk.
Yeah, you and me both, Natsuki. I have no idea how to do it, but I gave you the command anyway.
You are both wood. You are kin to each other. Be at peace with your comrade.
And then we will use the stick on the vanity mirror.
I look like a girl holding an oversized stick. Which is comforting, I guess. Reality is operating normally.
Good, good, good. Let's use it on the closet. Final thing to use it on. Bees, yes.
The closet is just big enough to fit the stick in it. But I think I'd rather take the stick with me.
Leave stick on the desk. No, we will take it. Alright, that's everything, I guess. Let's move back outside. And let's keep moving to go off to school. I'm so glad I have the stick. Oh, hey! Look who's here! First of all, oh my god, I can use the stick on him. Well, let's start by talking to him, I guess. Alright, talk.
Hey MC, how's it going?
Insert stick it out. Who knows how we're gonna use the stick on him. I only watched IPTS for Tort. Funny enough. Now I just missed them. I mean, they still show up here every once in a while. But a little bit more, like, a little bit less than before, you know.
Hey MC, how's it going?
Oh, hi Natsuki, didn't see you there.
What should I talk to MC about?
What's up today?
How's it going today, bro? Everything cool?
Yeah, everything's mostly fine.
Mostly?
Well, I do have a slight problem.
One that I'll no doubt be able to solve for you via problem solving, trial and error, and trying strange combination of items together.
Yes.
Huh? What? Nothing you were saying?
Oh, just I forgot to bring something to school today.
What was it?
Anything at all to write with.
Oh yeah, that is a problem.
Yup.
Unfortunately, I have none to lend.
Well, I guess we gotta go back home now to grab a pen. That's alright. But if you come across any extra, would you let me know? I always seem to lose my writing implements.
Yep, if I find anything, I'll get it to you.
Thanks, Natsuki.
Don't sweat it.
How's Sayori? Stick. Yeah, you can totally write with a stick, right?
How's little Miss Sunshine doing?
She's doing fine. She just left a couple minutes ago. I think she was heading over to the girls' locker room.
Good to hear she's doing okay.
Yup. She seemed a little reluctant for us to part this morning, though.
She's always like that when you and her have to separate.
Yeah. It was more than usual today. I think she's feeling a little lonely for whatever reason.
You better be giving her enough attention, boy.
I am. She just seems to need me more than usual the last couple of days. And it's harder for her when I can't be around. Damn. Really depending on each other here, huh? Wait, Lewis? No. No. Yuri did not get a hold of his pen. And it's harder for her when I can't be around.
I see. I'll have to look into that.
And Yuri's problem.
So, did you hear that Yuri's apparently feeling weird?
I heard something about it from Sayori. What are you going to do about it?
Why does everyone assume this is my problem to solve?
I guess we just figure you're best suited to handle it.
Aha. So, what's her deal anyway?
I actually have no idea. She just seems a little more withdrawn and melancholy. Melancholy, right? That's totally the pronunciation, totally not copying the pronunciation from a certain movie. Anyway, melancholy than usual.
Good thing you added on the than usual to that, otherwise I'd say there's nothing wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not sure what's bothering her. Maybe you should go and ask.
Maybe you should.
Not as effective.
Yeah, whatever, nerd.
Whoops, yep.
Alright, I'm heading out.
Take care, Natsuki. Let's look around. Let's look at MC after talking to him.
He's deceptively handsome in a sneaky way. Like the first time you see him, you're like, oh, what a little nerd you are. But he really plays it up, you know? He knows that's his style. It's not too hard from, it's not too far from there to being like, oh man, what an adorable little nerd you are. And he puts his hand on his head and he's like, oh shucks, thanks. And he blushes a little. And before you know it, you're like, dang, he's not a bad looking dude. Anyway, back to the less distracting topics.
Yes, of course. Just join her here, Natsuki, say, yeah, whatever, nerd, 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. Also, fourth with a budget. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy some DDLC, because I sure am. Myself several times. Opening a pen. Ouch. Ouch, that sucks. How is that? What? How did you manage that? How much was the pen pack though? Who knows? Damn. we're gonna look at the crowd of students for now, I guess. And yes, I'm absolutely picking every single option.
A bunch of people are walking in, all of them in their little social groups. The people I always feel sorry for are the ones who are walking in alone. And not just alone, but they have that look on their face. The one that says they're trying to get themselves through another day. Yeah, like you there, bro. I see you, I've been there. School sucks sometimes.
Let's look at the entrance wall.
It's one of those classic waist-high concrete jobs, although for me it's more stomach-high. The name of the school is etched into that sign there. To be honest, I've never really understood the point of these walls. Like, anyone can just hop over them. Now the walls on the other, older side of the school, those are serious. So if you're trying to hop the fence over there, you've got an actual challenge.
Let's look at the rolling gate.
This roll's closed when the school is closed. I guess just to show it's closed, it's not really a serious barrier. Most of the time it just sits open though. They don't even bother to close it some of the time. Mostly the school uses its security guys to make sure everything's okay at night and stuff.
Then let's look at the nearby school building.
That's the new science and engineering complex. The school made a big deal about building it with grant money a few years ago.
Also, for budget, thank you so much for the follow, it's appreciated. If you're curious, we are going to be playing DDLC every Saturday. That's how we've been doing it for now. Other than that, we do also stream every Friday for like Friday Night Funkin' if you're into rhythm games. And sometimes I stream during the week, but that is not a regular thing. But yeah. So let's see, the school,
Anyway, the school made a big deal. Yeah, I read this. It's way more fancy and new looking than the rest of the school. Not that the rest of the school looks trashy or anything. This just looks super modern is all.
Okay. I guess we looked at everything. We talked to MC. I guess it's time to try using stuff. What should I use or take? MC. How would we go about using MC? This feels weird. I feel like I should save this for later. Can we use the nearby school building? I cut the pen card with a box cutter to loosen it and cut my finger. Ouch, that sucks. Yikes. Use MC, no. Let's try using the nearby school building.
Hey, not to break the fourth wall or anything, but that's what the move command is for. Unless you mean like you want me to climb it or something. I don't think it would fit in my inventory. I don't know what you want, player.
I just want to see the dialogue, okay? I'm sorry. Let's use the rolling gate and close it.
I'm not supposed to touch that gate. Plus, closing it would be weird right now. No reason to do it and inconvenience all these people.
Let's use the entrance wall for some reason.
I don't really need to hop the wall right now. The gate is open. Plus, though I hate to admit it, the wall is a lot harder for me to get over compared to most people. So I'll just walk in the normal way.
Let's use the crowd of students.
Oh, I will. I will.
Oh. Yes, this is Peak Natsuki. It's all the people. And be a menace. I mean, we can't be a complete menace. After all, we need to use them.
I will manipulate these poor souls like you wouldn't believe. Give me a few months, they'll be like, oh, Natsuki-senpai, can I have your autograph? They'll all be wrapped around my little finger. But I can't do it all at once right now, unfortunately.
Damn. Well, that's too bad. I guess all that's left to do is use MC.
No? CodeErr would get really mad.
Natsuki, what way are you thinking of using MC? For that to be a response. MC just smiling. He's like, I have no idea what's going on in your little head there, Natsuki, but I am very supportive. Alright. I guess now, we've looked at everything, we've talked to MC, we've tried to use/take everything, so let's use our inventory. Well, time to use inventory with environment. Building, that's... Yeah, we need that building. Take it. Let's use our self-esteem on MC. We are going to use our self-esteem on MC so hard.
You deserve a good friend like him.
Oh no, we used the self-esteem to friend zone him again.
And you're a good person for showing restraint and not stealing him from Sayori when she tried to get to you. When she tried to get you to. Look how happy he is now because of you. Great job, Self.
Alright, that's fair, that's fair. Let's use the self-esteem on the crowd of students. Also, Cybro, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you?
You belong here. You're not an outsider. You're literally enrolled in the school. This is where you fit in and belong. You have friends here. Everything is okay.
Alright, using our self-esteem on the entrance wall.
It's surprisingly difficult to somehow use this wall to feel good about myself.
Natsuki the therapist, yes, her self-esteem is powerful. She can turn everything into a positive message.
So instead I'll encourage the wall internally so I don't look crazy. Wall, you're doing a great job, you're very sturdy.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Natsuki, for that encouragement for the wall. Self-esteem on the rolling gate.
You're strong enough to push that thing by yourself. Not everyone can do that. There are even some guys that can't do that. You're mighty.
Alright. And let's use the self-esteem on the school building, and then it's time to use the stick. I am still curious how we're gonna use the stick on MC, so we'll save that one for last when it comes to using the stick. Nearby school building.
See, you go to a good school. A school where you can get screamed at by random people? That is like so amazing. Like you wouldn't get that anywhere else other than this school right here.
She can turn everything into a positive message. Oh no, Natsuki is slowly becoming Sayori. Well, let's hope she doesn't get depressed. Well, like Natsuki... I'm assuming you were cut off there because Natsuki took your vertebrae. So... Go to a good school. Ah, yep.
A nice one even. You're not trashy, this school is classy. Like you.
Alright, it's time. We have a stick. I am so glad that I got the stick, by the way. I am so glad that I found the stick. Alright, stick on the nearby school building.
Throw it against the wall or what? Here, I'll save you the trouble. It would make a pleasant clattering sound, then I'd pick it up again. There.
Okay, fine. Fine, let's use it on the rolling gate then.
The stick's too frail and thin to jam up the gate. Plus, I don't have a good reason to do that.
Alright, fine, I'll use the stick on the wall.
Is this a short joke?
I mean, it wasn't initially, but if you want to turn it into a short joke.
Are you saying I need to pole vault over this wall?
Not what I had in mind, but thank you, Natsuki. Thank you for turning a random situation into a joke. It could be. Go for it, Natsuki. You can do it. Pole vault over it. I know you've got what it takes. You will swim and bond too good for this world, too pure. That's why I ate it. Damn. Satch.
If so, fuck you. But also that's pretty funny.
Let's use the stick on the crowd of students.
Tempting?
I agree, it would be very tempting to just grab the stick and run swinging into the crowd of students. Just swing the stick around wildly.
Tempting. But I would no doubt be rapidly apprehended. And then sent somewhere even worse than here.
Fine, we'll just use it on MC. Oh wait, done with them all probably. Damn. Well, I'm glad that this is a longer one. Alright, MC.
I have wanted to thrash him from time to time, to be honest, but not right now. He's a good dude, really. Damn, sad. Stick MC. Alright, let's move. Okay, I can move back home. That's good, that's good. Because again, in our desk, we have extra writing utensils. So can we actually take the bus back? Oh my god, we can. Okay, okay. I think we got this. Alright, let's move inside. U/take, I think. The desk? There's nothing interesting in the desk drawers. Just some blank paper and pens and stuff. No, but you need those! MC just said he was short on writing utensils. We took the bus all the way back home to open your desk drawer to get some writing utensils. And now this. Did you watch Wednesday? Did I watch what on Wednesday? BRB, alright. See you in a bit, I guess. I did U/take. Why won't you let me take... Come on, they're right there. Blank papers and pens. We need those pens, Natsuki. Wow. Discovered a plot hole. Gonna complain about that. Damn it. Guess we're moving back to school in that case. Well, I tried. I really tried to make it work. Off to school again. And we basically did everything here, so let's move again to the central courtyard. Yeah, Rie was just a random girl, right? I think one of her kohais? I think Rie's a kohai of Natsuki, right? That's all I remember. Step your neck just like in the original DLC. Get the writing supplies! Gonna complain to the mod author so hard. I used an ice pillar on the students once. Had to pay for their clothing. You mean an icicle? Damn, but wow, why? Ruining clothing? Just like that? Damn.
Hi, Natsuki.
How's it going, Rie?
Not bad, just writing the next couple, just waiting for the next period to start.
Cool, cool. Alright, let's see. Well, it's just one person, we might as well get the talking out of the way. So, Rie.
What is it, Natsuki-senpai?
Okay, yes. That confirms that she is a kohai of Natsuki's. Got it. What should I talk to Rie about? Whoa! Those are quite a few conversation topics you've got there. Well, naturally, you start off with a good old how are you. That's how you start your conversations. Be polite. So, how's it going today, Rie? You doing alright?
You seem unusually sociable today, Natsuki-senpai.
Well, yeah, just always see you around and we never really talk much.
Yeah, well, I'm doing very well, thanks for asking. Forget to eat breakfast even though I had dinner very early yesterday, so I'm trying to hold out to lunch.
I know that feeling.
But other than that, I'm doing super well. How about you?
It seems that today I'm on some kind of ridiculous quest where I have to fetch a bunch of stuff for people and solve puzzles.
Like in a video game?
Yes, like in a video game.
That sounds fun.
Yes, definitely a super fun video game.
Well, good luck with your quest.
Thanks.
Natsuki was right. Everyone's calling her Natsuki-senpai. Well, at least Rie is. I guess we might as well talk about Miss Ida.
Taking chemistry yet?
Yeah, I'm taking it right now.
Which teacher do you have?
Miss Ida.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, she's really cool. Do you have her for chemistry?
Sure did. She's one of the best teachers around here.
I believe you, she's so nice. And it's actually kind of fun to learn chemistry.
With her anyway.
Yeah, with her.
She's actually also the literature club advisor.
Oh, neat. That would make me want to join if I was into literature at all. You guys probably do serious book analysis and stuff in there.
Yes, that is definitely what I do in there every Wednesday.
We gotta talk about Kenzo, I guess.
Hey, I'm looking for Kenzo. Do you know where he is?
Oh, last I saw him in the gym. He was practicing layups or whatever you call them in basketball.
Gotcha, thanks.
No problem.
Let's talk about... Well, Yuri is kind of the point of our quest, so I'll save it for a little bit later. Let's talk about Sayori.
Sayori seems a little lonely today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was sighing a lot. She's normally always so happy.
Yes, that is definitely true.
I wonder what's been bothering her.
Let's talk about Monica.
You know Monica senpai pretty well, right?
I'd say I do.
Pay attention. They were in range. Ooh, damn. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. But I guess that happens. Definitely not reading manga, definitely book reviews. Yes, absolutely. That is absolutely what we're doing.
I'd say I do.
Can I ask you a question about her?
Fire away.
How do you think she got so confident?
Confident?
She's always so good at everything, and I think that a lot of it is because of her attitude. She just starts with the assumption that she'll be successful at anything she does, and I think she is successful a lot of the time because of that. But I can never feel that sure of myself. I always feel like I'm going to mess up, and I usually do. But she seems like she never does.
Oh, Monica messes up a lot.
She does?
Totally. She's messed up pretty badly in the past. She just knows that it's really important to project confidence. I don't know whether she actually feels that confidence, to be honest with you, but she always acts like she does.
Also, why is there no music for this section? That is weird.
Which helps her do better, like you say.
Yeah. Hopefully one day I can be as confident as she is.
Let's talk about MC, then Yuri, and then we'll see if I can reset the music by going somewhere else and coming back here, maybe? MC.
Seen MC at all today?
She's good at deleting people and deleting if OBS is open. Monica isn't good at everything. Detecting if OBS is open. Yeah, she isn't good at everything. She's good at a lot of things, but not everything.
Seen MC at all today?
Yes, he was standing by the school entrance earlier.
Yeah, I saw him there too.
He looked slightly uneasy.
Yeah, he forgot to bring a pen.
Whoops. I've done that though.
Same.
I hope he finds one.
Well, we would have found him one. There went my social life. Well, social life. A social life is a thing that could come in handy, but I guess technically you can get by without having one, but it's not really that good.
Really, let me ask you, do you know Yuri very well?
Yuri-senpai, not really. I've talked to her a couple of times. She seems to like to be left alone.
Yeah, that's true. What's your impression of her?
Oh, she's very polite. She seems really smart, but she also seems very solitary. I wonder if she ever feels lonely.
Yeah, me too.
Why do you ask?
No reason, just curious.
Okay, that's basically all the conversation topics. Now let's try moving a bit again. Let's move back to the school entrance. Okay, we have music again. To the central courtyard.
He's still here.
Okay, the central courtyard just doesn't have any music. That is really weird. Well, we talked to Ree. Let's look around. Ooh, there's quite a few things to look at. Let's look at Ree.
Ree's pretty short. Not as short as me, but still kind of short. She's always been very kind to me. As far as I know, she's always been kind to everyone. She's very even-tempered and mild-mannered, but for some reason she's not really involved in a lot of stuff around campus. I think she's kind of shy. But if you talk to her, she doesn't freak out or anything. Unlike some people I know, she looks a little uncomfortable. Her stomach is grumbling occasionally. Maybe she's hungry.
Ah, yes, we do know the cursed ship mod that Monica made, right? The cursed ship mod. I think that one had, like, the playership between the player and Ree, where you could definitely tell that it gave her as shy a character as possible. To be tall, everyone is taller than... Damn, shaming her. Time to pole vault over that wall again, right? Let's look at the fountain.
It's kind of old and it has some wear on it, but they clean it out and take good care of it, so it still works, and it's pretty. It's nice to sit here and listen to the falling water sometimes. A lot of the time couples come here to hang out at lunch and stuff because it's romantic or whatever.
Okay. Let's look at the benches.
I'm starting to realize that there are a lot of benches in the school. There are a few benches here, some wooden ones along the walkway, and over by the fountain, there are some nice looking concrete ones.
Let's look at the buildings.
There's the older part of the school. The new science building stuff is just behind me. It doesn't look as nice, but it doesn't look bad or anything. Just your average, municipal school, really. Almost like it was designed to be super average and normal in every way. Because it was. Definitely nothing weird or abnormal about this cute high school dating sim, kids. Wait, this scene isn't even in the base game. Ignore everything I just said, I'm getting too meta.
Okay, I will ignore it. Or I won't. She's too short and tiny, she can't even reach the stick in order to... She has the stick in her inventory, though. She's carrying it around. Doll. Damn it. No. Stop. I'm enough. You're luring people with a foot fetish here. Let everyone come out of hiding right now. Let's look at the lamppost, I guess.
I get shivers a little bit every time I look at that lamppost. When it's dark, it's basically one of the only lights around this place. And it gets really spooky. It's just kind of a sickly orange light, like the kind that's been around for too long. And it casts these long shadows over all objects, you know? It's really creepy when you're here on a moonless night. Someone's thrown a handbag over the top of it. That handbag definitely looks familiar.
We might be able to use the stick to get the handbag down from there, I imagine. Oh, okay, now the handbag is something we can look at too. Grassy quad.
They take really good care of all the plants and lawns around here. The grass is springy and pretty. Mostly the students try to stay off it to make the groundkeepers' jobs easier, but sometimes you just need to lay on some grass, you know?
Alright, let's look at the roof.
You can sort of see the rooftop from here. That's the water tower in the corner of the roof there. There aren't too many people out there right now. I do see someone with long purple hair standing by the fence looking out at the city, though.
Alright, we know where we can find Yuri. Of course, on the roof.
It's very picturesque.
That leaves us looking at the handbag. Because the lamppost is so tall compared to Nazi, that's why she's disturbed by it. Also fair. Handbag.
A dark gray handbag is hanging from the top of the lamppost. Looks pretty stylish and kinda expensive. Not the kind of thing a student would carry around.
Ah, might belong to a teacher then. Alright, we've looked at everything. Now let's try using stuff. Again, I save using characters to the end. Let's try taking the handbag, which is gonna fail, right?
I can't reach it. It's pretty far up there. It's not really in normal human reaching range. I don't think anyone at the school could reach that, even on their tiptoes. I'll have to think of another way to get it.
Okay, we could use the stick, or we could use Re. Maybe, who knows? Or is it Rie? I don't know. Let's try using the roof.
I might be able to climb up there in a pinch, I guess. There's pipes and stuff, but it'd be hard with my height. Plus, there's a convenient staircase to the roof over in the school's older section, so I could just, you know, take the stairs.
Alright, the older section will lead us to Yuri, so we're going to the newer section of the school first after this. Too short for the lamppost, she is too short, indeed. So now we know, go to the new section first. Use the quad?
Why, yes, let me just go out there and frolic and, gallivant around, I guess. Surely none of the other kids at this high school will think that is weird or make fun of me or judge me for it. Brilliant idea voice in my head that is telling me what to do at all times. But no, I'm exercising veto power.
Damn, Natsuki, why would you do this to me? I had faith in you, I trusted you. Use the lamppost!
No way, that lamppost gives me the creeps. I think it might legitimately be haunted. If things in a simulated reality can be haunted, can't they though? I mean, it's probably easier for a ghost to haunt a computer than a real place. Weird thoughts.
Alright, let's try using the buildings.
Hopefully by this point you've realized that you should use the move command to get me to go to places, unless you want me to put the buildings in my inventory.
I do want that.
In which case, you are, of course, terribly stupid. But I'm not here to judge you, just to recognize the truth.
In that case, let me just use the benches.
You want me to sit on the wooden benches or on the concrete ones?
Well, let's use the wooden ones.
Not a bad choice. The wooden benches are good for people watching. For people watching. And they're actually a lot more comfortable. There goes Katsuro and Arisu. They're a new couple, still really clingy. Everyone's kind pointing at them in a teasing way, but they don't care. It's pretty sweet.
Let's use the benches again, but this time go to the concrete ones.
These benches are a little less comfortable, but you get to sit by the fountain. Good to take a load off. The water's very relaxing. It's hard to think about the things that are stressing you out if you just let the sound of the water wash over you.
Alright, let's use the fountain.
I actually did splash around in that fountain once. I just fought with another student. Don't ask why they had it coming. But I was so angry afterwards that I just got in the fountain. Rage is a hell of a drug. Anyway, it wouldn't be decorous to go diving around in the fountain, probably.
Fair. Then let's use Ri.
I guess she is pretty small. And I'm pretty strong. I could probably carry her around.
Oh no, we're not using her, we're taking her. Okay then. Damn, okay. Just pick her up. And just let's go. I think it's pronounced as Ray. But the I is before the E in her name. So it would be Rie, if anything. Rie? Rie? If I take, like, just how you would pronounce it, like, in Japanese. Like, it would be... the name would be 2 symbols long. First symbol being Ri, and the second symbol being the E, so it would be pronounced E. So if you just take it as it's written, and read it, like, as you would a Japanese word, it should be pronounced, Rie. I think. Rie. Probably. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'd probably carry her around, at least for a little while. She might not like it, though. So on the whole, an intriguing idea, but I'm going to have to pass.
Alright, so we looked, talked, and used, so it's time for the inventory stuff. Use our self-esteem on Rie.
See, now look at Rie here. She's a little too humble and shy. She needs more self-esteem. Your self-esteem is part of what makes you strong.
Let's use it on the fountain.
The fact that you once splashed around in this fountain just means you're a free, independent spirit. You cannot be controlled. No one can contain your power.
Use self-esteem on the benches?
I sure do have fine and discerning taste when it comes to benches. It's kind of hard to pump myself up using benches.
Use self-esteem on the buildings.
This is kind of like a second home for you. Your classes and the literature club are in here. It's good to have multiple places where I fit in. Feels nice.
Let's use it on the lamppost. Use Rie on stick. We can't do that, but we can do it the other way around, and we will do it the other way around.
It's totally alright to be creeped out by random objects. This lamppost is just weirdly eerie, probably because you've seen it shining that weird shining glow late at night. Anyone would be freaked out.
Use the self-esteem on the quad. The grass is wonderful.
This Natsuki is all your domain. This quad, these buildings, all part of your turf.
Ah, yes. And the roof.
I've had a lot of good times and done a lot of good things up on that roof. Lots of good memories, and you deserve them, Natsuki. You deserve them.
And finally, no, not the stick. Well, I guess we will use the stick on the roof.
It doesn't reach. It's not that long.
Alright, what I wanted to do was use the self-esteem on the handbag first, because using the stick on it will probably get it down.
This handbag is not too much for you. You deserve nice things. You do not constantly have to get the cheapest and most economical option for everything, especially if you're using resources that you accumulated yourself. Someday you will get a nice handbag like this, and you will not deserve to feel guilty about it.
Well, if it's long enough to be taller than you, not. Damn. Alright, let's use the stick on the handbag last, I think, because that will probably progress. So, what?
I could just leave the stick here for the groundskeepers to deal with, but it would be mean to add more work for them. Plus, more importantly, I might need the stick for something.
Yes, we will. We will use the stick on the lamppost. I guess. Sure.
It would probably make a pretty neat clanging sound, which would cause everyone to look over here and think, oh, Natsuki's finally completely lost it. So let's table that plan and come back to it later.
Let's use it on the buildings.
I think I'm going to need a stronger weapon than this to reduce this building to rubble.
Oh, we will find a stronger weapon, don't you worry. Stick on benches.
The stick is a little wider than the benches here, but still fits. My quest to measure the stick against bench widths continues.
Oh, we will absolutely keep doing that. Useful information. Stick on the fountain.
The fountain would be improved by having a stick laying at the pool at the bottom, I think.
And, stick on Rie.
Hey, no, that's not cool. God, don't be a jerk.
But I want to be a jerk. Alright, fine. Use stick on handbag.
I can get the stick to the handbag, to the back pretty easily. And I can even slip the stick under the back handle. But if I lift up, the stick seems like it's going to break. I try to just pull straight back, but then the stick just slips out from under the handle. I'm so close, I just need to improve this idea slightly somehow.
Oh, so that didn't do it yet. Okay, we'll move around a little bit in that case. Let's move to the older school buildings. Hopefully we'll have music there. We have music again! Alright, let's talk.
There's not really anyone here. Hey, Monica, you there?
Yes, Natsuki, I'm in here.
Can we talk about something?
Sure, why don't you come in first?
Alright, so we gotta get in there to talk to Monica. That is the place we're going after. Let's look around. Let's look at the club room.
I'm not tall enough to peek through the top windows, but I can sneak a look through the doors. It looks like it always does. Monica's in there, straightening desks or something.
Yes, the music did in fact return. Let's look at the bulletin boards.
This one has like 5 posters for the literature club on it, which makes sense since it's right outside our room. There are also school flyers for various other clubs, upcoming plays, offers of tutoring, that sort of thing.
And of course Natsuki's short. Nothing new here. Hallway benches.
Still more benches. There are some little extendy metal and wood ones along the inner part of the hallway. Sometimes people sit and talk in them between classes.
Alright, let's... Ooh, nope. We still want to look around. The windows.
The sun is so bright out there. This looks across the science building, across the courtyard. The sun is right in my eyes, though.
Alright, then we can still look at the vending machines.
Down at the very far end of the hall, there are some vending machines. Me and those vending machines have a history. Back when things were really tight money-wise in the family, I used to scrape under them for change sometimes. When I was really hungry, I could get a snack from them. Fortunately, we're a little better off now.
Alright, that's looking and talking. Let's try using stuff. Let's use the club room door.
Monica, can I come in?
Yeah, Natsuki, it's open.
Alright, that was easy enough. Let's use the bulletin boards.
There's not too much on here that interests me. Obviously, I don't need to be sold on the literature club, and I'm not interested in other activities really, besides the ones I'm already in. I really have the time for anything more anyway. Come to think of it, there is some empty space on here. It could maybe use more literature club flyers. Not that anyone beyond the people already in it are going to join. I mean, honestly, it's called the literature club. What sane high school student would join? Other than uppity shut-in, a queen bee looking for solace, her cheery and supportive friend, and that friend's eternal crush. And whatever the hell I am.
Then let's use the benches.
Feels nice.
Why don't you look for pennies under the vending machine here? Yep. That do be what she said, and damn, Natsuki felt called out for that one.
Feels nice. I've spent a lot of time on these benches. Some emotional times as well. Back when MC and Sayori weren't together yet, sometimes I would talk with them on these benches. And back during the week of the festival, the second time when Sayori was gone, and I was really worried about Yuri, I came out here and stressed out. I have so many weird memories of these benches.
Let's use the windows.
Just like most of the hallway windows, you can't open these. And you can't really do much with those low ankle level windows. I'm not even sure why those are there. They're frosted and you can't see clearly out of them. Maybe to just let in additional light, I guess.
Ta-da! Bags, hey, haven't seen you in a bit. You have been here before apparently, but it has been a bit because I think, maybe, right? Actually, no, wait. No, yeah. Huh. Damn. Ah, that would explain it. It's because I do know if someone's been here before, right? So I was confused. I was kind of confused on that. I got banned due to something. But you've been here with that account already before. You've been here with that account you're currently using, I would know. Weird. Anyway, welcome back, I guess. Welcome back, I guess. Week of the festival. Yeah, the week of the festival. Not nice memories, I would say, right? Just told you. Yep. But thank you for reminding me now. Now I am fully aware. Anyway, if you're wondering what we're playing a mod in a mod currently. So the mod we're playing is called Doki Doki Club Meetings, the Season 2 collection. And within this mod, we're playing a mod made by Natsuki. So the Natsuki in this mod made a mod featuring herself. This is Modception, everyone. Okay, let's go to the vending machines. And use them.
Amazingly, I'm not hungry right now, probably because I actually ate breakfast for once this morning, and I don't need to scourge for money anymore. Thank goodness.
Alright, now we can use our inventory. Let's use our self-esteem on everything again. Let's use our self-esteem on the club room door.
A lot of good memories here, along with some bad ones. But you got through it all, and you're still a strong, powerful woman.
Indeed. Self-esteem on the bulletin boards.
No matter how many people are in it, the literature club is a good place. It's cool that I'm in it. It gives me a nice sense of belonging.
Use inventory. Use the stick on the benches. We gotta keep measuring those benches with the stick.
Oh man, I actually feel really good looking at these.
Oh right, no, we're still on the self-esteem. Right, gotta wait a little bit. The stick measuring keeps going. It's gonna continue in a bit.
Might have helped people more on these benches than anywhere else in the world. So many long talks with friends. Hopefully I didn't screw them up too badly.
Inventory, self-esteem, on the windows.
Reflection looking sharp.
Let's use our self-esteem on the vending machines as well. Natsuki in the mod made a mod where we are now playing that mod, but this is all just one big DLC. Yes. Is it confusing yet? Because I feel like it's confusing.
Those days are behind you, Natsuki. You don't need to scavenge anymore. That didn't happen to you because of anything you did wrong?
Alright, it's time. It's time to finally use the stick. Immediately use the stick on the benches.
I can't fit the stick on the bench. The benches are recessed into the walls and the stick is too long. Maybe if I lean it up against them, but I won't because I don't have any good goddamn reason to do any of this.
Damn. Why though? We gotta keep measuring shit. Use it on the windows.
I don't really need to get anyone's attention on the other side. The only reason I can think of why I would do that.
Fine, use the stick on the vending machine.
The stick is too fragile to do anything with the vending machines. It would break if I hit it. And it would snap if I tried to loosen snacks with it.
Damn. It'll be confusing when Natsuki mod makes a Yuri and the Natsuki mod make a mod with Yuri making a mod about Monika making a mod. Ah! You lost me. I am lost. Oh no. I will just use a stick on a bulletin board. That's how lost I am.
It's a little too big to go onto the bulletin board and a little too heavy to pin things to the board. I'm not sure what to do with it otherwise.
Alright, fine. Use the stick on the clubroom door.
Knocking is usually done with a closed fist where I'm from. Sorry if you use sticks wherever you're from.
What do you mean? I always knock on doors using a stick. That's why you always keep a stick on you, right?
It sounds like a cool tradition though.
Exactly. Well, that was everything in the hallway. Guess we just gotta... Jeez, that's a lot. Oh my god, this mod is massive. I guess we might as well enter the literature club room while we're here, right? Monika's in here, we know that much. There she be.
Hi, Natsuki.
Sup, Monika?
Let's look around. Oh my god, this is such a big... I'm not sure if we can even finish the mod in the mod today. Monika, let's look at her.
Yep, that's our beloved leader, alright? She looks especially happy today. I wonder if it's because I'm here, or because you're here. I wonder if she knows, like, how does that work in this environment? Probably best not to think about it too hard.
Natsuki, when did you learn how to make overly coded mods? She didn't actually. She just basically wrote the entire mod and then just sent it to Sayori and Monika to figure out how to put it together. Because they're the ones who know how to code stuff. Actually, Monika more so than Sayori. But Sayori's learning and helping a little bit. But damn, Natsuki definitely made the most complex mod we've played so far when it comes to mods the club members have made. Let's look at the chalkboard.
It's blank right now. It always is when I come in here. I know there's a class that meets really early in here, but I have no idea what it is. The chalkboards are always wiped down and everything's cleaned up by the time I get in here.
Natsuki really lazy. I mean, come on, you can't expect her to learn how to program when there's already Monika to do it for her.
They must have really a fastidious teacher.
Wow, she's using big words. Basically, you and Monika do all the work. In fact, I think that Yuri is very interested in learning about coding too. I think MC and Natsuki are the only two members of the club who have basically no clue about programming. And actually, no, that's not even true. MC had to figure a little bit of it out by himself. When they rebooted the game and made sure that MC would become an actual character with a CHR file, the entire game freaked out and kind of like, well, everyone was stuck in the space club room, he was stuck in the void, and since he was temporarily club president for that, that's how they made him an actual character, he was the only one who could fix it, and he was alone in a void, so he had to figure that shit out all by himself. I feel so bad for the dude, but he did it. He did it somehow. Gotta be proud of our boy. Let's look at the desks.
Your classic horribly uncomfortable school desk chair thing. Over on the right, in the front near the window, is Yuri's usual desk. And And on the left one row back is where MC and Sayori like to sit together. Monica usually steals the teacher's desk. And my domain, of course, is way in the back there. Let's look at our lovely closet. Ah yes, my grand empire. I can't quite tell from here, but it does look like my books are in their proper place where I can reach them. Not sure what it is about that closet I like so much. I guess I like the way it's contained and isolated, kind of its own little room. Gives me an inflated sense of importance and privacy, maybe.
Let's look at the calendars.
These calendars in the back are scrolled with a bunch of dates and school events and stuff. For some reason, I always feel a little uneasy when I look at the one on the right. Not sure why.
Oh, I think I know why. It's the one that sometimes got replaced with hanging Sayori, right?
It's pretty normal.
Yeah, but it's the one that sometimes ends up getting replaced, I am sorry to say. Let's look at the windows.
The windows here open to the houses near the school and the street nearby. There are a lot of trees on the street. It's a pretty view. That's probably why Monica picked this room to have the club in. Or maybe she picked it because it's empty for most of the day. Or maybe for some obscure political student council reason, who knows?
Looking at the storage cabinet.
There's a locked storage cabinet here. I've seen it open. It holds school supplies and stuff like that. It's one of those big rectangular metal jobs. Pretty ordinary, and yet it's a locked container. And as we know, locked containers in games like these are always interesting.
They are. Base game DLC is confusing when you think about it too hard. If Monica didn't reset the game when Sayori became self-aware, and the entire game events would just repeat, and there was no more club members left to become club president. I'm sure there would be another literature club eventually, but it'll just be the same way. My brain hurts due to the DLC. But you know what's sad? That out of the 4 main members of the literature club, Best Girl Natsuki is at the very bottom of the presidency ranking. Because Monica is normally president, with Sayori being vice president. Naturally, she moves up to president when Sayori moves up to president when the former president isn't there, and that moves Yuri up to vice president, meaning that Natsuki is at the very bottom of the poll because Yuri would then be next in line for presidency, which means Natsuki would be the last person left. Which, man, that sucks. But to be fair, I'm not sure how well she would handle it, honestly. Seems like a lot of work. Like, we know from Monica that all that managing the student council and stuff, I don't think that would be something that Natsuki would like to handle. So yeah. Just calmly waiting for club presidency, yeah. But the problem is, when she becomes club president, she would literally be the only member other than MC. Alright, we looked at everything. I guess we gotta talk to Monica now.
Hey Monica, let's chat real quick.
Tormuse, how are you doing? What mod is this? Alright, this is bonus content of Club Meetings. Specifically, we finished the entirety of Club Meetings Season 2, all the episodes are done, and now we're playing a mod in the mod. So this mod is called Natsuki Quest. Natsuki Quest is a mod within the DDLC Club Meetings mod. It's, yeah, modception. Very fun. But yeah, we're playing as Natsuki right now, doing a bunch of fetch quests, basically. It is pretty fun. Considering Natsuki's home life and past, she would just have a mental breakdown realizing that it's all a game. I mean, yeah, that is very fair. I mean, everyone would have a mental breakdown, I think. Most people would. I mean, I think no person, like we saw both Monica and Sayori become club president. Neither of them handled it pretty well. So yeah, yikes.
Hey Monica, let's chat real quick.
Of course.
What should I talk to Monica about?
Ah, the list, it's so long. Let's talk to Monica about Monica.
So, how are you today, Madam President?
I'm fine, Natsuki.
You seem a little anxious about something. You're not usually anxious. Did I miss something? Is a meteor about to fall from the sky and kill us?
nothing quite so dire. No, I've just lost the poem I was working on for club. I last had it in the girls' bathroom, but I looked in there and didn't see it on the floor. Just trying to figure out if I should try to rewrite it from memory or just keep looking for it.
Oh, is that all? Just another fetch quest for Natsuki. Well, I'll let you know if I retrieve it using some weird elaborate item-based scheme.
It's good that you're so genre-aware.
Stop breaking the fourth wall.
You started it.
Well, let's talk about our boy MC.
Hear anything from MC today?
Yes, apparently he forgot to bring anything to write with to school today.
Yes, and I literally couldn't take any extra writing utensils from home. I went back, I took the bus back home from school, opened the desk drawer again, and I knew there were pens in there, and I said, use/take, desk drawer, and she's like, oh, there's nothing in there but pens and paper and other writing supplies. Listen, MC literally is short on writing supplies. Give him some stuff. That is one complaint I have. They didn't account for the fact that you could go back and check again, I guess. Oh well. Minor mistake there.
Yes, apparently he forgot to bring anything to write with to school today. Honestly, that boy is nearly as forgetful as his girlfriend sometimes. If they ever do have kids, they're going to leave the kid's seat on the car's roof or something. Anyway, if you find an extra writing implement, you could use one.
Roger that.
I am already aware of that though. Let's talk about Sayori.
I'm a little worried about Sayori today. She seemed openly down or even sad. It's not like her to be so open with it. Usually the sadder she is, the more she hides it.
Maybe that's a sign of progress then? She's strong enough to not have to hide her sadness in front of others?
Maybe. It's still worrisome.
I'll look into it.
I'm sure you'll be able to help.
Well, let's talk about our teacher, I guess.
You seen Teach around?
You mean Miss Ida?
Yes, Teach.
Well, yeah, I saw her while passing by her classroom. Come to think of it, she was talking to someone about losing something, I remember. I wonder what she lost.
Oh, I think she lost her handbag. I saw one hanging off a lamp post in the courtyard. And I'm currently trying to figure out how to get to it. Apparently the stick I have is not quite enough to get it down. I need to improve my plan on that a little bit. But we'll figure it out, don't you worry.
I wonder what she lost.
I'll go find out.
Alright, Rie.
You seen Rie around?
Who?
You know Rie, the shorter girl, kinda quiet.
Until you said kinda quiet, I would have thought it was you.
Hilarious. Never mind, you clearly don't know this person, I guess. Kinda surprised she doesn't have some complicated problem for me to solve.
Well, she's on the literature club, whoever she is.
Wow, they just made her option disappear too. She's that insignificant, you don't even get to reread the dialogue. Well, let's talk about Kenzo.
Have you talked to Kenzo recently?
Can't say that I have. Not since he was visiting the club.
You don't know where he is today, do you?
I haven't seen him, but I imagine you can find him in the gym at this hour. He's usually there practicing.
Thanks, Monica. I already knew that information though, so whatever.
No problem.
And Yuri.
So have you heard Yuri's been feeling down?
I hadn't heard it, but I did notice she's been a little muted recently. More than usual. What's your plan?
Why do I need to have a plan?
Well, I just figured you'd have one.
Everyone keeps assuming that.
So?
So what?
So what's your plan?
I don't have one. Apparently it's my job to come up with one though.
Damn, gotta figure it out. Do you have this many dialogue options when talking to all the characters? Seems really elaborate. Yes. Like, again. And this is not just talking. Like, that's the whole thing. Like,
alright, Monica, I'm out of here. Peace.
Take care.
because that was just me talking to her. Now, I've already looked at everything in here too. Then I can use/take stuff. I can use stuff in my inventory on every single object in the room. Like, there is a lot to do here. A lot. Well, let's use the storage cabinet.
It's locked. I'll need to have the key to open it. Pretty sure Miss Ida knows where that key is.
But I'm guessing she wants to have her bag back before I can get the key.
Since technically this classroom is sort of one of her classrooms, at least ever since she became the literature club advisor, that is.
let's try using the windows. It's a full-scale adventure game in VN. It is. It absolutely is. And I am very impressed. For considering that this is just a bonus thing after the like main game and everything. Like, this is amazing. Like, honestly, we've been I didn't like all the other like extra mods that are in club meetings, because there are multiple extra mods in club meetings. None of them are this long. They are like half an hour to maybe an hour at most. We're like 1.5 hours in, and we're nowhere close to the end yet, I think.
Hey Monica, can I open a window?
Sure. Just make sure you close it again before you go.
Will do. I open up a window. Some very cool air flows in, it feels nice.
Let's use... Can I use the windows again to close them?
Hey Monica, can I open a...
It's already open! That's inconsistent, because it never said we closed it, but okay. Use the calendars. Or take them, I don't know.
I take a look at the calendars in the back. Apparently we've got an optional school spirit assembly coming up next week. Definitely not going to that.
Let's use the closet.
I can just walk over there. Use the move command to do that.
Fine. Use the desks.
I sit down in one of the normal desks. The desk part comes up comfortably close to my face, and my lower body feels cramped. How do MC and Yuri and Monica not die sitting in these? Time to get back out.
And let's use the chalkboard.
I go up and start writing one of my favorite trolley things to put on chalkboards. It's a mathematical proof that 2 equals 1. It looks valid, so it tricks a lot of people. It's fun to put up there for random people to find.
And of course, use or take Monica. Let's see how this is gonna go.
It'd be really hard to take her. For one thing, I'm not strong enough. For another thing, she's some kind of maybe omnipotent, all-powerful sorceress or whatever. I guess it's with code, but still. She should lean into it and wear like a wizard outfit.
She totally should though. Alright, it's time to use our inventory. Use inventory with environment. Let's use... We only have 2 things in our inventory, but it's the only 2 things you need in life. Self-esteem and a stick. You need nothing else. You need nothing else other than this. Alright, let's use our self-esteem on the storage cabinet.
I managed to climb up on top of this thing once.
Monica the wizard. Yes. The programming wizard is here.
Don't ask how or why, but I felt like a golden god when I managed it.
Let's use our self-esteem on the windows.
Of all the reflections where I look badass, the clubroom reflection is always my favorite. Something about the way the light hits me here.
And let's use our self-esteem on the calendars. We gotta use everything on everything. That's how these games work, right?
It's okay that you feel a weird chill every time you look at these. You're not a scaredy cat. You live in a simulation where some really fucked up shit happened. You're probably still carrying out a lot of weird trauma, and you might not even remember why.
Self-esteem on the closet. What's your goal right now? Okay, so the main objective we started with was, so Yuri told us that Yuri has been having a rough time recently and we should figure something out to help her. Next thing we got was, we found out that there was a handbag lying on, hanging from the top of a lamppost. And it looks like that's the handbag of our teacher, so one thing we have to figure out is how to get that down. So that's another thing. MC is missing writing supplies, so we're trying to look for some of those. And Monica has apparently lost her poem. So yeah, those are the things we currently have to figure out. If that got a little real, it did. But her self-esteem always gets real. Have we talked to Yuri? No, but I know where she is. And since the Yuri objective is the one we started out with, I kind of explored everywhere but there. Like, when I was looking around the courtyard, it specifically told me that up on the roof, there's a person standing there, staring out at the city, a person with very long purple hair. So I know she's up on the roof of the old of the old building. She's up on the roof of the old building. That's where I know she is. So I know how to get to her when I need to. Self-esteem on closet. It's not exactly sovereignty since it belongs to the school and they rearrange it sometimes, but that place is mine. Self-esteem on the desks. See, people think being small is a big problem until they have to sit in these desks. Then the huge monster people don't feel so tough, do they? Use self-esteem on the chalkboard. Oh man, I've written so many hilarious things on this chalkboard and made many hilarious doodles. My comedy talent cannot be matched. And finally, let's use our self-esteem on Monica. Everyone's faking it until they make it, Natsuki. If you didn't know Monica, you would think she's completely confident and has all her shit together, but man, she's pretty wrecked with self-doubt and loneliness sometimes. It's all about what you present to others. She's smart and she knows that. You should learn from her. Alright, self-esteem, closet. Come out, Natsuki. Come out of the closet. I mean, again, there may or may not be some very strong ship energy emitting from Natsuki and Yuri in this mod as well. I don't know. But they do definitely still tease each other a lot. Alright, it's time to use the stick. Use the stick on the storage cabinet. That'll get it open.
No use using this as a crowbar, it's too fragile. It would snap the instant I pulled back on it.
Damn. Fine, let's use the stick on the windows.
It makes a pleasant tapping sound. Monica must think I'm crazy. Or else she's used to me doing random insane looking things in the club room and is picking her battles. Probably the second one.
Let's use the stick on the calendars. That seems very productive.
I reach out with the stick and poke the calendars from a distance. Nothing happens.
Who could have seen that one coming? Stick on closet.
The stick fits inside the closet, but unfortunately the closet is not for stick storage.
Damn, I wish I would have known that earlier. What about on the desks?
I lean the stick against one of the desks. It's tough to balance because it's thin and the base of it slips easily, but I manage it. Then I take it back because what are you doing?
Damn, Natsuki, no need to call me out. I just want to try everything. Use the stick on the chalkboard. Just wondering what Monica thinks of Natsuki going around doing all this stuff. I mean, she knows it's a game. She probably knows I am controlling Natsuki right now, so she's probably intrigued by my choices more than anything. Let's use it on the chalkboard.
That would break the stick or damage the chalkboard. Nah.
Alright, fine. Stick on Monica. Let's go.
I have considered it sometimes, but really, if you saw everything I've seen, you'd feel sorry for Monica, and kind of really proud of her, despite everything.
Alright, fine, we can't use the stick on anything in here. We've looked at everything, tried everything, let's move. To the closet. Here we are. Choose an option, talk.
There's no one here but Monica, it's just Monica, guys, just Monica. I should head back out into the club room if I want to, if I want to her.
Slight little mistake there, but okay.
She gets so annoyed if I yell at her from here. It's ridiculous, honestly.
Unexpectedly got sweet for a second. It did. Like, everyone's pretty chill with Monica nowadays. But naturally, of course, it'd be a lie to say that there wasn't some bad feelings towards her. Again, as Natsuki said, she's considered it sometimes.
It's ridiculous, honestly.
Alright, I guess now we gotta look around here. Let's look at the boxes.
These are filled with a bunch of random school equipment, a lot of paper worksheets, some pencils, and glue sticks and stuff.
Pencils!
It doesn't look like anyone has touched them in a long time, which makes me wonder why it's so important that these be kept accessible in a low place.
We have found pencils!
While my frequently used manga has to be consistently relocated. Oh well. I guess I should just feel lucky that they let me keep that stuff here at all. Not sure where I'd keep it otherwise.
Is it still going? MC can... Yes, we might be able to get him to ride. New ship alert. She wants to her, yes.
Not sure where I'd keep it otherwise. I'd probably have to ask one of the others to hold onto it for me. Glad I don't have to do that at least.
Let's look at the manga.
My pride and joy. So we've got here all of Parfait Girls, of course. I also have all of the Prince of Tennis, all of Death Note, a couple scattered issues of shoujo manga, and that's about it, unfortunately. Wish my collection was more expansive, but we can't always get what we want, can we?
Let's take a look at the school books. Not even halfway, yup.
A lot of these look old. Definitely some older math textbooks in here. Some books in English, some books on English lit, Japanese lit. Let's see. Yeah, the students who signed their names in these have dates going way back. The first one is from 40 years ago. I wonder why the school is still keeping these books around. I guess they're worried that they might need them again someday. But geez, these are ancient. They should just chuck them. And make more space for my manga. That's what's really important here.
I completely agree with Natsuki on this, right? Right? Everyone agrees. Take a look at the brightly colored book at the top.
It's a cool antique looking copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. It looks pretty old. It has one of those fancy hardcovers. Neat.
Alright, let's use the boxes because we can finally get some writing utensils.
Now, these don't have anything in them that I'm interested in at all. I don't need glue sticks for anything. I haven't really needed glue sticks for anything since I was 5, to be honest. And believe it or not, I don't feel like doing practice addition problems. Feel like I've got addition down pretty well.
But writing utensils! This is upsetting. Very upsetting. Well, what about the manga? Can we take some manga?
Hell yeah, don't mind if I do. I take a seat by the closet and read through where I left off in the Prince of Tennis, but for some reason I'm just not feeling the Prince of Tennis today. I think I want to reread part 33 of Parfait Girls today. Hell yeah, this is where they make the 3 journeys. How can something so epic fit so well into something so lighthearted? The author of Parfait Girls is a goddamn genius, that's how. I don't understand how I'm the only person around here who appreciates the story. That's kind of what was nice about the week of the festival, back when MC was still Code. No one had ever been interested in just reading this cool story with me with genuine interest. It's hard not to be able to share things you like with interested people. Oh well. Means I get to reread just the parts I loved best, I suppose. I think I'd still like it better if I had someone to share it with who loved it though. Alright, enough moping. And enough manga for now. If I keep reading, I'll just do that all day.
Fine, we won't do that all day. The school books.
What makes you think I'd have any interest in a 40-year-old Japanese lit book? I mean, most of the book isn't even stories and poetry and plays and stuff. It's just what some old guy thinks of the poetry and plays and stories. And that sucks. That's why I prefer the literature club, where we actually do literature. I mean, we do some analysis, sure, but it's always of stuff we've created ourselves. I really like that.
Fair, fair. And 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
I can't reach it. It's on the top shelf. Aha, but if only I had some unusual, reliable way to ensure that books in my closet are easily accessible. I won't yell at her this time. This one's not her fault. She didn't know that I would need this book after all. I should go talk to her.
I'm guessing we're talking about Monica here. Get Monica to give us the book, and I'm guessing we're gonna give that book to Yuri to cheer her up. I guess that's the game plan. All right, time to use our self-esteem on shit. Boxes.
It's probably kind of hard to box up your self-esteem, at least for me. Any bit of it I have, I always want to share with others.
Let's use our self-esteem on the manga.
Ah yes, Natsuki, truly you are an appreciator of the fine arts. You have magnificent taste, Even with very limited resources, you have amassed such a collection. So impressive.
What about self-esteem on the school books?
Mostly from subjects I've already mastered, because I am a genius.
And self-esteem on this one.
Nothing will stop me from rescuing that book from the top shelf. It's my goal, my quest, like a Natsuki quest.
Roll credits.
Title drop!
And let's use the stick-on shit on the boxes.
It wouldn't fit.
That's what she said. Anyway, stick-on manga.
The manga is down low where it belongs. I don't need the stick.
Stick on the school books.
The books are more sturdy than the stick. Whatever you have in mind will probably break the stick.
And finally stick on that.
Good idea. I press the stick against the book and try to drag it back. But every time I apply force, I can feel the stick bend until it's about to snap. Done. I don't think this is going to work.
Alright, let's go move back into the club room and talk to Monica again.
Hey Monica, let's chat real quick.
Of course.
I need a book. Hey Monica, there's a thing I need to reach on the top shelf of the closet. It's gonna help me cheer up Yuri. Could you go and grab the stepladder from the storage? I'd go get it, but only you're allowed in there, right?
Right. And I'll definitely go get the stepladder for you, Natsuki.
I don't like your tone when you say that.
But first,
Of course there's a but first.
as you may have noticed, everyone in the club has some kind of small problem or other today. Me, Sayori, MC Yuri, and Miss Ida all have problems. Now obviously you need that book to help Yuri, but before I get you that stepladder, you need to help everyone else in the club with their problems too.
Okay, so that confirms it. The Yuri portion of it is the final part. Our final end objective is the one we started everything out with, helping Yuri.
We don't want anyone accusing you of playing favorites, do we?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
So, this is for real?
Yep, it's for real.
You literally won't walk 20 feet down the hall to get a stepladder until I do a bunch of ridiculous tasks?
That is correct.
I didn't realize you were the kind of person to give out a quest.
A Natsuki quest?
Please stop.
Damn, okay, I guess we're doing that. Jeez, way to spell everything out, Monica. Damn. Okay, fine. Bye, Monica. I'm out of here. Let's move back into the hallway. And we will go... to the cafeteria. Let's see what's in here. Let's look around. Hanging decorations.
These are pretty. I don't know what the I don't know what the hell they are, but they're pretty. They don't give off light or make noise or anything. They just kind of hang there. I guess they're just supposed to look nice.
Let's look at the potted plants.
These are pretty good for hiding. Kind of a weird plant too. The trunk looks like a little taro root or something. But then it opens up into this weird palm frond thing. I don't think it's a palm tree though. I like them, they look cool.
Look at the chairs and tables.
I'm extremely grateful to say that these are not benches. What a relief. No, they need different seating in here. This is where people gather to eat lunch in groups. It's pretty busy during lunch hour, and even aside from lunch hour, people tend to hang out here. Or at least more sociable people do. You wouldn't very often find Yuri down here. Actually, come to think of it, I don't really see Monica here much either. I wonder why.
This looks cool. Really gonna have to play this mod sometime. Anyway, gotta go enjoy the game. I will. Thanks for dropping by, Tormuse. See you around. See you around. And you definitely have to check out this mod at some point. Monica already got used to being ported between game genres. Yep. She just She's totally fine. She's cool with it. As long as I'm cool with it, I guess.
I wonder why.
Alright, looking at the windows.
Huge wall-sized windows, I dig the look. Makes the room feel swanky. The schoolyard and wall is just there. And beyond it you can see some nearby apartment buildings and a commercial building. Some of the students actually live in those buildings, so they have a bad habit of hopping that wall to go home. The school has put up signs and stuff after one kid got hurt doing that. There's also a fence that curves around once you get to the end of the wall. Me and that fence have a past, which I will not discuss.
Looking at the food?
Pretty standard school food fars, as in it's good if you're hungry, which you usually are by lunch thankfully, but it's not exactly world-class dining or anything. At least the people who work in the cafeteria are super nice. Makes the environment pretty welcoming. And as I'm constantly reminded, I need to always look for things to be grateful for, so I guess I'm grateful for that.
And look at the vending machines.
These are the best vending machines in the school. They have the most expensive snacks, and also they're new. They actually take credit cards, which is amazing. I'd never scourge around these, too many people would see. Plus the whole credit card thing means change isn't common with them anyway. Oh hey, there's a stick of gum stuck close to the bottom of the vending area. It doesn't look like it's too attached.
Huh. Maybe that could come in handy. Maybe I could take it. I don't know what for, but we'll see. Talk.
I have things to do and don't see many people I know in here. No time to chat.
Alright, let's use stuff. Hanging decorations.
I can't reach them. And before you go busting out the short jokes... No one can, they're too high up. You'd have to have one of those electronic lift platforms to get up there.
Fine. Let's take the potted plants.
I like them where they are. Plus I'm surprisingly bad at keeping plants alive. Yours the only halfway decent gardener in the literature club. And anyway, I can't do anything with the plants with a ton of people watching.
Fine, what about the chairs and tables?
Not really hungry. Sometimes I eat here with my non-literature club friends, but none of them are here right now. They're probably all hanging out in the girls' bathroom, as usual.
Then let's use the windows.
Those aren't the kind of windows that open, although the fact that they're so huge does make smashing them very weirdly tempting. But no, gonna resist that temptation. I get in enough trouble.
Fine, let's use the food. Oh, we got some food.
I put some food into the little to-go containers they have waiting. Then I stash the food for later use.
We have a new item, guys. Oh no. That means we gotta revisit everything later.
And the vending machines. I give the vending machines a good hard rattle. Doesn't take too long for the gum to fall into the dispenser area. I take the gum.
We have 2 new items. We gotta use them on everything again. Oh, that's gonna take forever. We won't use them today. We will only keep using what we currently have, and next time we will walk around everywhere again with the other 2. Let's use our self-esteem on everything. Hanging decorations.
Fancy. Much like myself.
Fair. Use the self-esteem on the potted plants.
Many have been the times when I have used these plants to sneak. I am a master of infiltration and stealth.
Let's use the self-esteem on the chairs and tables.
You've got it all, Natsuki. You can be a part of the crowd and everyone loves you. Or you can be your own and have your... or you can be on your own and have your space. You've managed the best of both worlds.
And self-esteem on windows.
Through the window I can see this incredibly hot girl. She's absolutely my height, very stylish, short pink hair. Oh snap, that's me, got him!
Inventory, use the self-esteem on the food.
You're eating really healthy recently, Natsuki. Keep taking good care of yourself.
I had a habit of cleaning desks of gum. Well, of all the habits to have, that is definitely one of the better ones, I'd say. Self-esteem on vending machines. Definitely one of the better habits to have.
Your dark history with vending machines is over.
Gonna go to sleep? At least try. Alright, Rob, you try that. And I'll see you around on my next stream, probably, right? You wouldn't want to lose the streak now, would you? Heh. But thanks for being here, I appreciate it. Let's use the stick again. On the hanging decorations.
I could maybe just reach the decorations with a stick? But what then? And more importantly, how would I avoid looking crazy in front of everyone?
You don't, that's the fun part. Stick on potted plants.
I think this stick's days of getting nutrients from the soil are over. It must begin a new life instead.
Fine. Inventory. Use inventory. Use stick on the chairs and tables. Always there, of course. But you will never die. You can't, because you just rob others of their life energy. Chairs and tables.
Doesn't look like any other chairs or tables need a new leg. Doubt this poor thing could bear the weight anyway.
Alright, then let's use the stick on the windows.
You could use this to make a tapping noise on the window from a pretty good distance. If you were on the tables and the floor was lava, I am prepared for that eventuality.
Good thing to be prepared, that's why you always gotta keep a stick on you. Use the stick on the food.
I mean, I like salads, but that's taking it a little far, don't you think?
Alright, fine, then use the stick on the vending machines.
The stick is too fragile, the dispenser door would snap it. Also, I would be caught immediately.
Fine, okay. Move. Alright, again, we'll use the gum and the food on everything later. Move to the girls' locker room. Yes. Ah, there you are, Sayori.
Natsuki, you're here.
Yeah, I am. Why so happy about that?
Because it's you.
Never change, Sayori.
Choose an option. Well, first of all, let's see where I can move. Ah, that's where we go into the girls' bathroom. Okay, good. We can get there in a bit. Let's look. Jeez, that's a lot. Sayori.
Yep, it's everyone's favorite ray of sunshine, alright? How does she always seem so happy and genuinely interested in everyone she interacts with? Must be exhausting, or at least it would be for me. Maybe Sayori's just one of those people who gets energy from social interaction. Whatever it is, she definitely is nice to be around.
Let's look at my locker.
There's nothing in it. I usually carry around all the stuff I need with me. Or actually, I stand corrected. There is an old pencil that I've forgotten about way in the back. Broken into 2 pieces. Damn, not usable.
Well, actually, no. If it's just a pencil, it should be usable.
I should throw it out, but I'm lazy.
Look at Monica's locker.
I've actually never seen inside Monica's locker. I wonder what she keeps in there. Coding manuals? Just normal school books? 2 pounds of gold bullion that she coded into existence? None of this would surprise me.
Look at Yuri's locker.
Yuri keeps a lot of interesting things in her lockers. No knives, because I know that's what you're thinking. Yuri can't bring knives to school and she never does. Other than that one time she did. But she actually mostly keeps aromatics and writing paper in there. Like, there's definitely some sandalwood in there right now. When her locker opens up, it's like walking into a candle shop. It smells really nice.
Alright, let's look at Sayori's locker.
Sayori's locker is a huge mess. She just throws whatever in there. She has it open right now. I see a half-finished juice box, 2 completely destroyed spiral notebooks, last year's school textbook, some paper currency, and an empty candy box. 5 pens, 2 unopened soda cans, a plastic bag, a USB thumb drive, a folded paper towel with red smudges on it, some kind of small cardboard box, and a picture of MC. Aww.
My body is crying. That sounds like you might need some rest. If so, get some rest. You never, because I feel like you never get enough rest. Then again, who am I to talk? Bulletin boards. Nothing too interesting. No literature club flyers though. I should put one up. Look at the benches. Good lord, the benches truly do not ever stop. In between the lockers and these big thick wooden ones. Are these big thick wooden ones? They're meant to be where you sit when you change and put on socks and stuff, but sometimes you can lay down here if you're really tired. Let's look at other girls in here. Not many people I know too well. Just a few people getting changed for gym and stuff. Wait, why are you looking at girls changing in a locker room? Perv. Ouch. I feel deeply offended by that. I am sorry. I will reflect on what I just did there. And become a better person. Achievement unlocked. Misgender myself. Damn. That takes some talent though. Let's talk.
Do you have a second to talk, Sayo?
I sure do. What is it, Natsuki?
How are you today?
So what's up with you today?
Wait, did you just say what's up? How is up?
Yep, it's new slang. I'm trying it out.
You're so innovative.
I know. So how are you?
I've been better, but I've also been worse.
I guess it must be true. Anything wrong in particular? You know, other than the usual stuff?
I guess today I'm feeling kinda sad about realizing that I spent most of the days at school away from MC.
Such a clinger. You guys are inseparable all the rest of the time.
I know, but I guess that makes it worse when we have to be apart. So I guess I'm feeling a little weird about that. I miss hearing his voice, seeing his face, smelling his smell, all of it.
Love really does make people creepy, doesn't it?
It definitely made me creepy.
Well, you guys will be back together soon, I'm sure.
Yep.
Let's talk about Yuri.
Seen Yuri today?
Yeah, she's up on the roof. She seemed kind of sad, like I said when you called earlier. Just a little bit, though. Nothing too bad.
Yeah.
And like I said, we should do something to cheer her up.
Good idea. Do you have a plan?
No.
No?
Well, it's just that she's so closed off a lot of the time. It's hard to know what to do for her in situations like this. You'd have to know her really well to help her out in some big, sad feeling like this one.
Yeah, and?
And I'm sure someone will help her feel better before too long.
Okay, weird.
The handbag.
Know anything about the handbag hanging from the lamppost in the courtyard?
Yeah, I saw some young kids running around the halls with it, giggling. I thought it was weird, but then I forgot about it.
Where were you when that happened?
In the science building.
Thought so.
Ooh, are you solving a mystery?
Not really. Or if I am, it's a really easy one to solve.
Monica!
How's our dear club president?
Fine as ever. I saw her drop a piece of paper while we were both chatting in the restroom, though.
You didn't point it out to her?
I was going to, but then I got distracted by something we were talking about and I forgot. Until you reminded me just now.
You sure are easily distracted, Sayo.
Only sometimes.
The locker room.
Why do you hang out in the locker room?
Believe it or not, it's pretty quiet here. People tend to leave you alone when you're in here. It's a good place to collect your thoughts.
I see.
Plus, the benches are comfy. I remember the time I took a nap here while you stood guard over me. That was very kind of you.
Oh yeah, I had completely forgotten about that.
I haven't. Anyway, yeah. The only downside is that things get pretty loud in the attached bathroom, which I guess you'd know pretty well.
I would. The usual gang all in there?
I think so, or most of them anyway. Going to go in there and chat with them?
Maybe we'll see how I feel in a few seconds when my arbitrary whims choose a course of action.
Yay, arbitrary whims!
Alright, later, Sayo.
Well, I'm off for now.
Have an awesome day!
Alright, let's use stuff. Let's use the other girls in here.
No one in here is anyone I'm very interested in interacting with. Other than Sayori, of course. Besides, most of the people in here are busy and on the move. And it's not exactly the sort of place to strike up a conversation.
fine, let's use the benches.
These benches are some of the most comfy. Or maybe I just think that because I'm used to be tired out from gym when I sit on them. Whatever the reason, I get a big hit of dopamine from sitting on these. Feels nice.
Let's use Sayori's locker.
Oh my gosh, Sayori. You can't just leave your locker this way. Here, let me help you clean it out for a bit.
Thanks, Natsuki.
I spent a little bit of my time cleaning out some of the mess in Sayori's locker. It feels nice to help her out like this. Probably she's a little bit of a messy person deep down, but also she has depression and doing things like this is more energy than she has sometimes. So it's good to help and let her know that she doesn't need to worry about being helped.
Let's use... what if I do that again? Nope, it's the same. Let's use Yuri's locker.
It's locked. I don't really need any of the stuff she keeps in here though, although I could probably get her to open it if I wanted. I just have to be complimentary about all the cool smells she keeps in here and ask her to open it so I can experience some. Then she'd open it and start talking about how this rare fragrance comes only from a particular kind of beehive found in South America or whatever.
Yup. Let's use Monica's locker, which also won't open probably.
Can't get in there, although I'd love to know what she keeps in there. Maybe I could ask Yuri to pick the lock for me. No, bad idea, that could get Yuri in trouble. Plus, she probably wouldn't want to do it anyway. You have a bunch of questions about why I needed to get into Monica's locker. And I've pulled the "look, just trust me about it" card too many times recently.
Then let's use our locker.
Nothing in it. I could put stuff in there, I guess, but I'll probably need all the stuff I have. Plus, it feels super counterculture to have a completely empty locker all the time. There's a broken part of a clothes hanger here on the ground. Just the plastic hook part of the hanger. For some reason, the base of it is covered in a bunch of really loose sticky tape.
Weird. Let's look at that.
There's a plastic clothes hanger hook here. It's been broken off from the rest of the hanger. The base of it is covered in a bunch of really sticky tape. Someone probably tried to fix the hanger. The tape is hanging off pretty loosely, but I think I could pull it off.
That's it, we're gonna combine that with the stick. But not now, we're gonna save it. We want to use every item individually first before we combine stuff. Alright, let's use Sayori.
I should probably just talk to her. I don't know what it is about her, but just talking to her lifts you up. Something about her, all her positive energy is just infectious. Try not to use her in that way on purpose though. She probably has enough people who rely on her for that kind of thing. I just want to be a good friend to her.
Alright, fine, let's take the clothes hanger hook.
I take the clothes hanger hook. It seems potentially useful.
And... I mean, we can look at our items, I guess. But for now, I want to use my self-esteem on everything again. Self-esteem on the other girls here.
The other girls are all looking at me with expectation. Feels good, man. Feels good.
And keep doing that. Self-esteem on the benches.
Remember when you watched over Sayori while she slept in here? More annals from the Natsuki's a good bot catalog. They're lucky to have you.
And self-esteem on Sayori's locker.
Gosh, her locker is always such a mess. You have your own struggles, but at least you don't have some of Sayori's.
And self-esteem on Yuri's locker.
Yeah, she's sophisticated, but you have your own forms of sophistication. Sure, some of the stuff you're into is as incomprehensible to her as her stuff is to you. And it's no less worthy.
And self-esteem on Monica's locker.
Monica once said that it's better to seem popular and have that reputation than to actually be popular. I'm not sure. I kinda like actually being popular.
Inventory, use self-esteem on my locker.
Yours is probably way tidier than everyone else's.
Alright, and then finally use self-esteem on Sayori.
You've been a good friend to her. And she's been a good friend to you. You deserve to feel proud of having such a person as your friend.
And now it's time to use the stick. Stick on the other girls. Oh, they definitely expel me for that. Maybe someday when I'm feeling really violent and angry. Until I finally snap, I probably shouldn't. Stick on the benches. The stick fits nicely on the benches. The measuring continues. I pick it back up before someone else realizes how cool it is and grabs it. You have the coolest stick ever. Stick on Sayori's locker. I'm not sure what Sayori would do with a long, fragile stick. Anyway, her locker is locked. She just had it open though. Ooh. Stick on Yuri's locker. While Yuri would definitely appreciate a random stick more than most, I couldn't fit it in there, even if it wasn't locked. Fine, then use the stick on Monika's locker. The stick is much too long to fit in any of these lockers. Fine. Stick on your locker then. It's too big to fit in there! But what if you really, really try though? Right? Fine. Use the stick on Sayori. Oh my god, no! Why would you ever want to hit Sayori with a stick? What is wrong with you? Well, there was Sayori Says No to Suicide, where I definitely tried to dropkick her even. Fine. Again, we'll use the other items at another point in time. Let's move to the girls' bathroom. Let's look around. Cabinets. These are always locked? Not sure what's inside. But probably toilet paper, soap refills, cleaning supplies, maybe a plunger or something. Just assuming it's stuff that the janitors would need in this room. There's a piece of paper just barely protruding from the cabinet. Just the teeniest, tiniest corner. Hard to say what it is. It looks like normal paper rather than toilet paper. Let's look at that. Tiny corner of a piece of writing paper is sticking out of the edge of the locked cabinet. Can't tell what it is. I'm guessing that might be Yuri's work again. Possibly. Jesus, no! Why is it cutting off that top option now? Sinks. Normal public bathroom sinks with the little soap dispenser and everything. They're kept extremely clean like everything else in the school. Our groundskeeping and janitorial staff is super good. Let's look at the mirror. Time to compliment ourselves again later. Ah yes, there's the fourth primary popular girl, Natsuki. She's super short and her body type is best described as tomboy gremlin, but she still rules the roost around here. Like all the others, there's a tragic backstory of how Natsuki came to be a bitchy high school queen. You see, Natsuki actually used to be a super unpopular girl who was bullied a lot, until one day she had enough, realized how stupid and manipulative people are, and she used basic powers of observation and a bare minimum of assertiveness to shock her bullies into accepting her. And she was so assertive and so loud and brash as a defensive mechanism that she very quickly became the most popular girl. And did a bunch of popular girl shit she wasn't super proud of. But she got too addicted to being popular to quit, so now she tries to walk a tightrope of being popular without being too much of an asshole. Heroic rise or tragic downfall, you decide. Look at these stalls. Pretty normal toilet stalls. I go in there to smoke sometimes. Back when these girls used to try to bully me, I'd go in there to hide. But those days are behind me now. Look at the group of girls. Besides my main three butts, there's a smaller group of girls. They kind of hangers on to me and the others. It's a little weird, but I'm not going to say no to having a court. Well, let's look at the main group. Hiroko. Hiroko really is too nice a girl to be here, but here she is. She's a taller girl with glasses. She was Ikuku's best friend growing up, and still is, so she's in this group of friends by association. She's probably the smartest one out of all of us, and she's very humble and good at praising others. That's part of why she's so popular. She's one of those sneaky popular people who is always humble and always modest, and you don't realize until it's too late that that's how they get you. She's been kind of sad recently because she doesn't have a boyfriend.
Not that she couldn't date a bunch of guys if she wanted to, but she has high standards. You know how it is.
Imagine having standards. Let's look at Ayami.
Ayami's only a little taller than me, but she developed really quickly.
And hello, Kine. I'm just gonna call you Kine. Welcome to the stream, and this is season 2 of Doki Doki Club Meetings. Specifically, so Club Meetings currently has 3 seasons. It's a very, very, very high quality, long-running series of mods for the game. The team behind it really put a lot of effort into it and is staying very faithful to the characters and everything. And it currently has 3 seasons. I'm currently still playing season 2, the bonus content. We're currently playing a little sub-story called Natsuki Quest, where we are playing as Natsuki, running around the school, mainly doing fetch quests basically, but we're checking out everything, seeing what's up, you know, that kind of stuff.
Ayami's only a little taller than me, but she developed really quickly. She had to put up with a lot of teasing in middle school because of it. In fact, she sort of has a reputation for being slutty because of it, even though she's never even kissed a boy. It was really hard on her, but instead of fixing it, she decided to lean into it. So she started being a matchmaker and gossiping about love and playing up her sultriness. And now she's like, yeah, I like boys, what about it? And people leave her alone mostly, which is nice, but still it's funny because she's actually super inexperienced. She's really nice once you get to know her past her facade.
Let's look at... I cannot read that. Ikuko.
Ikuko's this rich, pretty girl who gets average grades, but she does track and is really good at it. She's super popular. Of all the girls here, she can be absolutely the most bitchy. She's the one who fucked with Yuri before I made her stop. I think she knows that being popular is like one of her only assets, or maybe that because she's from a rich family, she's expected to be like this, so she is. Even super privileged people aren't completely free from society's expectations, I've learned. Anyway, she can be a huge bitch, but she can also be cool, depending on when you talk to her.
So now we've looked at everything. Let's talk to these people, I guess. Still working on that background, by the way. Looks picturesque. Ooh. Oh. Alright, Ikuko, let's talk.
Ikuko, how are you doing, girl?
Good as ever, Natsuki. Found out my family's going on an overseas trip during the break.
Nice. Which country are you guys going to?
Several. I'm pretty hyped. It'll be my first time abroad.
Cool beans. Hope you guys have fun then.
Yeah, totally. How about you? Anything cool going on?
The day's been absolutely exhausting. Everyone I know needs this, needs that. You wake up and stretch, and before you know it, you're being asked to find people's lost stuff.
Being relied on is such a burden.
Right? Anyway, I can't stay long. Got stuff to do. I'll see you later, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Alright, let's talk to Ayami.
Hey, Ayami.
Natsuki! Did you hear the news about Katsuro and Arisu?
What about them? I mean, we know they're going out, right? That's old news.
Yeah, but today they're walking around holding hands and being super lovey-dovey. Kyoko said they almost kissed, but they were still too shy to kiss in public. So instead they got all blushy and held hands tighter.
Oh my god.
I know. Isn't that so adorable?
That's pretty freaking cute. I think that couple has legs. They are super compatible, very similar people.
Yeah. Got any good romantic gossip?
Nothing new. Y'all know about the MC Sayori gushy details mostly?
It's still really cute though.
Yep. I did find out one thing. Rare teacher love life gossip.
Oh yes?
So apparently Miss Ida had a date last week, but it didn't go well. The guy was just kinda dull and not into it. It seemed like. Or anyway, that's what she said.
Poor Miss Ida.
He'll find a good guy soon, probably. Grown-up dating seems a lot harder.
You think so? I mean, we are grown-ups now, technically. But I get what you mean. I guess I always thought grown-ups had it easier since they have, like, incomes and their parents aren't there to watch them like hawks.
Yeah, I guess. But also it's harder to meet people. In school you're always meeting people.
That's true.
Anyway, I've gotta get going, catch up with you soon.
Bye.
Alright, talk to Hiroko.
Hi, Hiroko.
Natsuki, what's happening today?
I've been approached to do a bunch of favors for other people.
I see. Is it going well?
So far, yeah. So,
Oh no, not again.
when are you going to work up the courage to?
Soon, okay? Just not yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, hey, whenever. No pressure, except that I will constantly bother you about it until you do it.
You've made that very clear.
I'm so glad we understand each other.
The couple also has arms. I imagine they do. Alright, let's talk to the group of girls.
I don't have time to waste on the peons right now. I must continue on my nightly quest.
Fine. Jesus, that's a lot. Let's take Hiroko.
She can be kind of defensive, so probably not. Of all the girls in here, she can definitely be the meanest of girls. I guess I get why now, and it makes her a little more sympathetic. But still, rawr, look out, you know.
Fine, let's take Ayami.
Ayami is pretty flirty, but she's all talk and no substance. Plus, no matter how flirty she is, she's actually super straight. She has said shameful things about hot boys in here. And then again we all have, so no one can blackmail anyone else.
Fine, let's take Hiroko.
I don't want to do anything to Hiroko. She's so quiet and kind. You just want to pat her on the head and tell her she's doing great. I could probably just reach her head if I stood on my toes. I can reach Yuri's, and Hiroko's a little taller than Yuri. This is a weird tangent.
No, please go on. Let's use the group of girls.
I already use them for validation every day. You know, it's strange. Sometimes I talk to some of these other girls. I try to ask them about their lives and problems. You know, making friends stuff. But they weirdly don't seem interested in talking about them. Maybe they don't want to seem vulnerable. Or maybe they're really just here to be seen. Who knows?
Fine, let's use the stalls.
I don't need to go right now, plus it would be really weird with you here. Neither of us needs that experience.
But I do. My boy for real playing Doki Doki. I mean, is the good shit. The DLC is the good shit. I think at least. Especially being able to play as best girl right now. Fine, we will use / take the mirror.
Yep, I still look awesome.
Well, that was quick. Use the sinks.
Sure, why not? Never hurts to wash your hands. Most people don't do it right, but I'm always very thorough with it. After all, the soap and water here are free.
Alright, let's use the cabinets.
Locked as usual. They would be... thought they would be open today? You never know when they're going to forget to lock them. And then one day, we'll find out what they keep in there.
Probably boring stuff.
Yeah.
Fine, use take the piece of paper.
I grab it and pull. I can't get a good enough grip on it. Curse my weak pincer power. There's just not enough of the paper protruding.
Fine, let's use some stuff on our inventory. We have our self-esteem. Let's use it. On the cabinets. That will do the trick. Let's use our self-esteem on the piece of paper and we'll get a grip on it.
Just think, Natsuki. You're smart, you can figure this out. Just need something really adhesive to pull this out gently.
Well, we have gum. But I want to keep using my self-esteem. You want an anime game, play Honor Simulator? I mean, that is an option, but why would I? If DDLC is so much better. DDLC has much better characters. And I like the characters. Let's use our self-esteem on the cabinets themselves.
Someday, Natsuki, someday you will discover the mystery of what is inside here.
Would you play Inscription fan mods? I could consider it. I could consider playing those. I've seen a little bit of some stuff that's out there. It looks like it could be fun. Let's use our self-esteem
on the sinks. I always wash my hands after using the bathroom. I guess I feel pretty good about myself for that. Seems kind of like a low standard though.
Fine, use self-esteem on the mirror.
Holy shit, Natsuki, you do be looking fine. Kick ass and take names, girl, damn.
That is how you use self-esteem on a mirror. Let's use the self-esteem on the stalls. How does that work?
It feels nice to hide out there sometimes. I often take a break by just hiding out in there where no one can bother me.
Yandere better get Monica as hard, but you can never go wrong with killing people. I mean, Monica technically kills people. Also, if you want a Yandere, there's always Act 2 Yuri. Act 2 Yuri goes full Yandere mode. But she does kind of off herself more so than anyone else. Self-esteem on the group of girls.
Ah yes, ladies, come and pay homage to your queen.
Use the self-esteem on Hiroko.
Hiroko kind of lucked into being a popular girl. I guess I did too. No, not really, I earned it. I did stuff and talked to people. I should feel good about myself for this.
Alright, let's use the self-esteem on
Ayami.
Weird question, but smash or pass Monica? Considering that all the characters in this game are technically best girl in their own right, I think all of them would be... I don't know if there's any one I would particularly pass. Probably. So I think I'd go with... Yeah, I think I'd go with Smash, probably. Weird question, but okay.
Ayami's problem is that she really cares about what other people think.
Yes, they're all in high school. Listen, they're all 18 at the time the original game takes place. Also, thanks for the headpad. They're all 18 years old at the time of the original game. And this mod takes place even later in the timeline, where they're like, what? Well, technically they keep looping the same year, but they spent like a few years in the void as well and stuff, so, you know. But they were already fine from the beginning. Plus, Monica is kind of the... You can't deny that those girls, some of them are also very thirsty. Especially Monica, very thirsty for that player. But thanks for the headpad and hydrate, I appreciated it. But yeah, no, you know what, Gabe? That's also fair. That's also very fair. So I wouldn't smash any of them because, yep. I mean, for you that makes sense. Alright, where was I?
Ayami's problem is that she really cares about what other people think. Good thing I don't have that problem as much. At least I don't show that I have it so often.
Alright, let's use our self-esteem one more time. Use our self-esteem one more time. On Ikuko.
You're way less judgy and bitchy than she is. You're so much more chill with other people.
Alright. DDLC also has a history of crazy deaths with certain mods. Yeah, no, there are certainly a lot of crazy mods out there with interesting deaths, let's say, yeah. Alright, again, we only use self-esteem and the stick right now, because all the other items we just got, and I will do a complete once-over once we have all the other items. What would I rate myself? 1 to 10? Well, I'm not particularly high on the ranking, but I wouldn't say that I'm like a 1 or anything. Right? I hope. I hope I'm not a 1. Gotta have a little bit of confidence in myself. So I'd say I'm maybe like somewhere in the middle. Like maybe around a 5. I'd say I'm probably pretty average. Definitely not high up, I would say. Probably. You know what? No, let's have some self-confidence here. I'll go up to being a 6. There. Alright, let's use the stick on the piece of paper.
This stick is long and unwieldy. Even if it weren't, I don't think there's any way I could use it to free the paper.
Fine, let's use the stick on the cabinets.
The stick is pretty thin at the tip, but still not thin enough to wedge into the cabinet.
Fine, let's use the stick on the sink.
I mean, it's a stick. You really want me to give it a good thorough wash? I have better ways to spend my time, I think.
Just one-upped himself. I did. Fine, but how about we use the stick on the mirror?
Yep, that's a good tall stick.
Okay, that is good. Now we know. Alright, how about on the stalls?
I mean, stall doors are gross, granted, but I don't think I need to push them open with a stick.
But why not, though? How about using it on the group of girls?
They already fear me, no need to beat them into submission.
But it would help, right? Get that extra level in there. Alright, what about using it on Hiroko?
Quiet, shy Hiroko? Why would you want me to hit her with a stick? You make no sense sometimes, you know that?
Okay, but we could hit, Ayami with a stick?
Poor Ayami has been through enough. She doesn't need to add beaten with a stick by Natsuki to her list of troubles.
Fine, 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 but stick with me, Ikuko.
She can be a real bitch sometimes, but no, that's not the way to correct behavior. Besides, she's being nice enough right now.
Alright, I guess that's that. Again, we have some more items. Okay, Naruto versus Goku versus One Punch Man, who wins? I mean, come on, One Punch Man is the meme superhero who wins every fight with a single punch. Naruto, I think, would be the first one to go down. Goku would probably put up a bit of a fight, maybe, because he's super fast and can dodge and everything, but One Punch Man just ends every fight with a single punch. I think that would be the obvious choice there. Looks too textured for your model, doesn't it? The beard? Does it? Maybe. Who knows? Alright, we've done everything, like, more stuff we had before. Again, we have some more stuff in our inventory that we didn't have before, but before we start using the new stuff, I first want to go through everything with the stuff we had from, you know, more near the beginning. So let's move back out. Yourself versus Naruto? I would probably lose. I would lose most fights, I'd imagine.
Natsuki, you're back!
I sure am, Sayori, I sure am.
Wait, can we talk to her some more now? No new topics. Okay. It was worth a try. Right, move back into the hallway. Move into the roof access stairway. Talk.
There's no one here, it's quiet.
Yeah, there's no music either. Look. Doors.
Some big fancy doors open in the rear part of the school. No one goes out there much. There's nothing back there. But the doors look nice and they let in a lot of really good light. Otherwise it would kind of be dank and dark down at the bottom here.
Let's look at the storage shelves.
A bunch of weird bric-a-brac that has nowhere else to go is sitting in boxes and binders here. One of these binders is an old evacuation plan, looks like. I guess I can see why they didn't want to get rid of it, but still. It's not exactly doing much good here. There's what looks like an old weird car part here. No idea what it's for.
Oh, we found something new. You can catch Monica and Yuri kissing randomly. Are we talking about one of the ship mods in this? Because I know those exist, but I know Monica actually only cares about the player. But Code, the character. Oh, me! Me as in... I don't know, I'm not that powerful, I imagine. I'm more of the runaway kind of guy. Like in a fight, I would lose just because I would try to run away and probably fail horribly at it. Let's look at the stairs.
Oh, these are great. So you can put your feet on them like you're stepping. Only they go up, which means you go up. It's amazing. Truly one of the greatest creations of the mind of humanity.
It was a bee who wins. I'd like to think I could beat a bee in a fight, but why would I? Bees are important for the environment. If it was against a wasp, then I would have the motivation to kill it at least. Would still suck though. Let's look at the radiator.
It's here to keep the stairwell from getting too freezing cold during the winter, especially down here at the ground level where it gets really cold. It's off right now though.
Let's look at the railing.
This is weirdly an extremely popular sitting area, especially that corner up on the landing makes a very cozy seat. Also, I may or may not have slid down the railing at several points and gotten yelled at for doing so, but the past is the past.
Let's look at the car part.
There's a weird old-looking mechanical device here, which I think is a car part. No idea what it is more specifically, though.
Let's take the doors.
There's nothing of interest for me back there. That's why the empty area behind the school isn't available as a move option. Dummy.
Thanks for calling me Baka, I like it. Storage shelves.
Let's see if there's anything to add to the old inventory. There's nothing worthwhile. Some heavy books and binders that I could drop on a bug maybe, but that's not worth carrying it around. Or the risk of getting in trouble for taking school property.
The stairs?
So in the menu for this game, we've got move, look, talk, use/take, and access inventory. If you want to go up the stairs, which command do you think that falls under? Like, if this were a point-and-click adventure instead of a weird VN menu adventure, would you click to move your character on the stairs? Or would you click the use button and then click the stairs? Definitely the first one, right? I mean, if they were nice, the developers might make it so that clicking use stairs had the same effect, but that's clearly not the case here.
Use/take. The radiator.
It's not on and I'm not cold, but when it's really freezing, sometimes I do come up here to suck up some of that sweet radiator warmth. Just don't need to right now.
Fine, use/take the railing.
I sit on the railing. It's more uncomfortable than I remember, probably because usually when I sit here, I've been on my feet for a long time, or am talking to someone, so it distracts me from the fact that the railing is not a chair. Now it just feels like I'm sitting on a railing.
Let's use/take the car part. I could use stuff on the car part, but I can always do that in my inventory, I think, so yeah.
I grabbed the part. It's a little heavy, but nothing too bad. Hopefully no one misses it. But a girl can't be expected to pass up free 1980s car parts, can she?
Of course not. Why would she? You can squash a bee when you're looking at it through the screen. But what if though? All right, let's use some stuff. Let's use our self-esteem again. On the doors.
Yes, Natsuki, you have walked through these doors. Is it metaphorical for growth as a person? Probably not. But hey, you have definitely walked through some doors.
Let's use our self-esteem on the storage shelves.
Bah, look at this mess. Sometimes people accuse me of being messy, but my room is much neater than this. Which is because it's mandatory, but still.
And next up, self-esteem on the stairs.
Ah, the stairs. Had some good moments here. Some wacky moments, some fun moments. Truly, I am living life to the fullest.
Let's use our self-esteem on the radiator.
You're a smart girl, Natsuki. Smart enough, not to burn yourself on a radiator. Sorry, doing the best I can with this one.
And self-esteem on railing.
Oh man, I have done some epic slides down this railing. Most of the time I just slide off onto my feet and look like a total badass. Won't talk about the other times right now.
And now we can use the stick on the doors.
I don't need to knock. They just open. There's nothing out there anyway.
Fine, how about I use the stick on the storage shelves then?
It won't fit.
Again, that's what she said, but okay.
And let's be honest with each other, even if it did, I tell you I don't want to leave it here. Because it's an inventory item and it has a critical function. I mean, because I think I'll need it later.
Fine, let's use the stick on the stairs.
I'm not so old as to need a stick to go upstairs yet. I am youthful and vigorous.
Fine, but you can still use the stick on the radiator.
I don't want to break the radiator, and even if I did, the stick isn't up to the job. Too thin and fragile.
And that just leaves to use the stick on the railing.
A stick leans up pretty well against the railing. Another stick fact learned.
Natsuki X stairs, fanfiction. I wouldn't even be surprised if someone made it. All right, let's go up to the roof. This might be, I think we're in the old building. So this might be where Yuri is, right? Again, we don't have the item to help her yet, but we might as well go up there and talk to her finally.
Oh, hey, there's Yuri. She looks a little down. Sup, Yuri?
Oh, hello, Natsuki. Welcome once more to my humble abode, such as it is. First time talking to Yuri today, and we're almost at the end. Damn. And she's the main objective of our quest.
Yes, hi.
All right, let's see. Let's look around. Let's look at Yuri.
It's Yuri. She's kind of tall for a girl here that's our age. Her hair's very long and flowy and purple. She takes very good care of it. Her hair clip is shining in the sun. Her eyes are also purple. She maintains her uniform very fastidiously. More often than that, she looks pensive, like she's thinking about something profound. Right now, she looks a little sad. She only does that thing with her hair when she's nervous or upset or sad or something. It's like her little nervous tick. Not the worst compulsive behavior she has, though. Sometimes if you look carefully, you can see slight pink marks on the ends of her sleeves under her undershirt. Which means she's been cutting recently and the bloodstains haven't been properly scrubbed out yet. But she knows that happens sometimes, so she's careful about hiding it. And you'll never see her with her sleeves rolled down. Body-wise, she is the envy of a lot of girls at our school for obvious reasons. Like all other girls with that problem, she got teased about it a lot. But it stopped pretty quickly because there were other, more effective ways to tease her. She's never really seemed to care though. She just does her own thing, which is pretty admirable in a way. Like, Ayami got made fun of and she changed herself to be more resistant to the bullying and have more comebacks and weapons, but Yuri didn't change anything. She's like a cool, immovable iceberg. Anyway, back to the business at hand. Choose an option. Let's look at the flower planter. By the benches there are these nice little flower planters. They raise the flowers up so they're at solid smell level when you're sitting on the bench, which is nice. Unless you have allergies, then it's hell. Fortunately, I do not. Let's look at the city. That's the city we all live in. It's pretty. It's not the biggest city ever, but it's nice and urban without being overwhelmingly huge. Still feels cozy. You can just barely see the ocean from here. It's a really nice place to live.
Alright, let's look at the school entrance.
There's a good view from one side of the fence to the main school entrance where I came in. You can look down on all the peasants walking through your domain. Although it feels kinda weird doing it through a fence. Like you're in a jail or something.
Let's look at the rooftop fence.
The fence kind of spoils the beautiful, breathtaking view vibe. But I get why it's there, obviously. You don't want some kid falling 3 stories to their death. The fence angles inward at the top to stop kids from trying to climb over it. Not that hasn't stopped a couple people from trying to do it anyway, just to be show-offs. It's really dangerous if you get to the top because it'd probably be easy to slip down that incline once you get over it. Hopefully no one gets hurt.
Okay, let's take a look at the water tower.
It's the school's water tower. We learned all about it in a science class I took here. Besides using it as a reservoir of water, this is how come the water keeps running even when the power is out. They put the water up high in a tower so that when you turn on a tap, you get to use gravity to force the water out. It doesn't last forever, but it gets you through most power outages. Fun facts.
And let's also look at the benches, of course.
The very next time I see some benches, I am going to lose my shit. Seriously, stop making me look at all the different benches.
Oh, I will not stop.
I'll look at these benches, but that's it. They are for sitting. There is nothing notable about them. You're not going to make any progress with them. Got it? Anyway, there are some nice wooden ones with metal armrests here, like the kind you'd find in parks. It's a good place to come and chill out when it's not too cold.
Alright, let's do the talking.
Here we go. Can we talk for a second, Yuri?
For more than a second, I hope.
Hilarious.
What is it you wish to discuss? Well, let's be direct. Your problem?
So, everyone says you're acting weird today? What's up?
I suppose if everyone is saying it, it must be so.
Come on, don't give me that. Something is up with you, I can tell.
Well, you're right. Honestly, I'm not sure. I just feel a little off today. Perhaps I woke up on the wrong side of bed, as they say.
Your bed only has one side to get up on, doofus.
That's what I think every time I hear that expression. But in any event, I don't think there's anything in particular causing it. I just feel a little down. Part of the mental cycle through which we all must go, I suppose.
Is there anything I can do?
You have already done much by simply by being friendly. I'll be fine, Natsuki.
She still looks pretty distant.
Let's talk about Sayori.
The potato! Hello! It's been a bit. It's you again. Hi there. Hello. How have you been?
Hope you've been doing well. I hope you're up for some DDLC. Although, to be fair, I don't think the stream will go on much longer because after we've exhausted the options in this area, I will likely cut it here. But damn, Natsuki's mod is really long.
Sayori seems about as out of it today as you are.
It's definitely been a while. It do be like that sometimes, I guess. Sometimes you just fall off of Twitch or just fall off of a certain channel for a bit. It happens.
Sayori seems about as out of it today as you are.
She feels the sweet pops of daggers of attachment.
In English?
She's feeling sad because she wants to be with MC all the time and can't.
Thank you.
Of course. Let's talk about Monica.
Heard anything new about Monica recently?
Why are we gossiping? Is this gossip?
No, gossip is more edgy than what we're doing. This is like just talking about a friend, I guess. Maybe it is gossip, I don't know.
Well, in any event, I heard she lost the poem she had been working on.
Oh right, I wonder what happened to it.
Well, Monica almost invariably has the same routine every morning.
Yeah, I think the little piece of paper we found stuck in the cabinet in the girl's bathroom. I think that's what we're looking for. We have to get that paper out, that's her poem, I'm sure.
Doing well myself, though. Don't use Twitch as much that often. Yeah, that is totally fair. Like, I haven't used it a lot until I got into streaming, and even then I don't use it as much. Like, I never really browse streamers that much. It's usually mainly just, oh hey, that person who I've rated before is live, and I kind of liked hanging out in their stream, so I'm gonna revisit them. But I never actively go out of my way to browse categories, really. Or at least I rarely do so. Just been doing my own little thing lately. That is totally understandable, I get that, I do get that. I read that. She visits the lockers to put down her things, then visits the ladies' room to freshen up. If she's lost her poem, and it's not in the club room, there must be in one of those 2 rooms, or in the corridor between there and the club room. Not that it's your job to find it, of course.
Finally, someone who doesn't assume it's my job to fix every problem today.
The first time, like a week ago or something, it's terrible because I didn't want viewers? What do you mean you didn't want viewers? Why stream if you don't want viewers? Like, isn't the whole point of streaming to share what you're playing with other people? Isn't it kind of the reason why people stream? I guess we're talking about MC now for the time being. Did you hear about MC? Apparently he absentmindedly forgot to bring anything to write with today.
Ah, yes. How's he going to get through the day, I wonder?
Oh, I'm sure he'll find one way or another. The cabinet in the club room actually has writing implements in it, I think.
Yeah, but it's always locked.
That is so. I suppose you'd have to find whatever teacher or teachers have access to things in the literature club room. More trouble than it's worth, perhaps.
What about Miss Ida? So about Miss Ida?
I actually have some information about her.
Oh yeah?
Yes, I see many things from atop the roof, and what I saw recently was some younger kids running into the courtyard with a handbag suspiciously similar to Miss Ida's, and they threw it atop the lamppost in the courtyard. Highly suspicious, I should say.
That is weird.
Yes. Hopefully it finds its way back to Miss Ida. I mean, I didn't want people to see my stream. I mean, a friend kept bugging me to stream, and I said fine, and I got like 5 viewers and new follower, even though I only streamed for less than 15 minutes. Damn! What did you play? Like, I mean, some games attract viewers more than others, so either you played some game that was niche enough to not have too many people streaming it, but popular enough to have people watch, or you might just have an inane talent for just attracting people to your streams. Either one. Embarrassing, man. Very, very embarrassing. Damn. Well, I personally enjoy streaming and being able to chat with viewers in chat, so, you know, I don't mind that stuff. But for me, getting to that point took a long time. Getting to the point of actually having people like 5 viewers, that is impressive. I remember how long it took me to get to the 3 viewer average. Like, that was a long and tedious process. Let's talk about Kenzo.
Seen Kenzo around recently?
Here and there, he always seems fairly constant.
Constant?
He really experiences mood swings, nor does he present differently to others much. He always seems the same.
I mean, everyone here kind of stays the same, though. You know, computer program and stuff.
But we vary in terms of how we feel and what happens to us. We have ups and downs, whereas Kenzo seems unflappably the same most of the time, not just because he's a side character, so to speak.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Other people besides us are normal people.
Right, so perhaps it's just a character trait of his.
Why were we talking about this again?
You had asked me if I've seen him around.
Right, and then you went on a weird tangent.
Sorry.
I was just joking.
Alright, what about Rie? People. An anime mobile game, I see. Well, anime is a very high art form, so I understand why people would be interested.
You know Rie?
Rie Takasashi?
Yes?
Not well, but I'm acquainted with her.
What's your opinion of her?
She's very quiet, very polite, and solitary in her way. No. Oh, well, I suppose I earned that mockery.
You did? Alright, let's talk about me. Yuri, how do you feel about me?
What's with that expression, Yuri? I'm talking so much about myself, but how are you doing today? I am doing well. I do feel my throat getting a little bit sore from all this, because playing as Natsuki means I have to do her voice constantly, and well, I rarely get to, like, even her inner monologue, like, everything is Natsuki voice, whereas previously, I at least had a break to do my normal voice for, like, descriptions of surroundings and stuff. Not here. So it's a little bit hard on my voice today, but other than that, I'm doing fantastic. I had a great day so far, and I am enjoying the stream. I'm enjoying everything. As for how I've been leading up to today, like the past few weeks, it's been a bit busier. Like again, there was I was able to stream so frequently for a while, but like a while ago, like the number of streams started to go down. But on the plus side, I do have a consistent schedule now. But yeah, only 2 streams per week is definitely a lot less than what it used to be. So that is one thing I'm a little bit sad about, I guess. Not being able to stream as frequently. But who knows, maybe that'll fix itself at some point again. We shall see. Yuri, how do you feel about me? What do you mean? Like, am I doing well in life? Am I a good person? It's hard for me to tell sometimes. Oh, I see. I think you're doing your very best, Natsuki. You are a good person. You work on being the best person you can possibly be at any time. I don't know what it means to be doing well in life, though. If you mean in school, then that is better known to you than to me. If you truly mean life, though, I'm not sure how one measures that. You'll have to tell me if you figure out a good measure for that. But as far as I'm concerned, you're living your life well and are a very good person. Thanks, Yuri. Oh, of course. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Safe travels. So that was all the looking and talking. Let's use some stuff. Let's use the benches. Feels nice, especially with these swanky armrests. When you put your arm on a fancy armrest like this, you truly feel like you're living the high life. Even if you're actually on a cheap bench on the roof of your school. His voice is just making me laugh so much. Well, I am glad to be able to provide some entertainment then. But yeah, I am fully aware that voicing these characters might come across as cringy. I am fully aware of that. But hey, if it's cringy in the funny way, in the way that makes you laugh, then I am happy with that. Alright, let's use the water tower. It's got a big sign on it saying to keep off. And believe me, as someone who's climbed it anyway in the past, they do mean it. They're afraid you'll fall and hurt yourself, of course, but also they're really worried someone will mess with the water supply, so they really hate it if you go up there. I did get away with climbing it once, but it was late at night after the school was closed. I just did it to get an even better view. It was pretty awesome, but not right now, I think. Let's use the rooftop fence. No way, I am not going to be the one to kill herself climbing the fence. Besides dying, everyone would roll their eyes after I died and say, of course Natsuki was the one who killed herself climbing the fence. I'm not about to give everyone that satisfaction. How about we use the school entrance? No. Or rather, I'm fine with using the entrance, but I prefer to walk back down there via the stairs and stuff, rather than jumping to my death. If you don't mind. How about then we just use the city? I'm really not sure how you want me to take or use my entire hometown. Maybe you have some, like, gangster view of it? Like, you want me to take over this town? Well, that might be a good idea, but I can't do that with just one action in a VNRPG. If that's what this is. Fine. We'll, use the flower planter then. I lean in and smell the flowers. Just like the aphorism says to do, they smell nice. My day is slightly improved. An arrow of transport involve Natsuki dying? Does every way of transport involve Natsuki dying? Well, I guess it would be if I use this instead of just moving somewhere. The main option to get to the entranceway would be just to move to the entranceway, but I wonder if there's anywhere special I can move up here, by the way, other than back. Alright, let's use Yuri. Come on, Natsuki.
She seems busy and absorbed in all her melancholy.
Fine. Alright. Now we will still use some stuff of our inventory. Now I will not use everything we have in our inventory. I will only use the self-esteem and the stick. Everything else, so the gum, the hanger, the car part, and the food, is stuff we haven't used yet at all, and I will go everywhere again. Like, top to bottom, I will revisit everything and use all these items again. Bro, use your epic building skill. Of course. For now, I will use my self-esteem on Yuri.
Now here's a girl who has self-esteem issues, Natsuki. Or does she really? I mean, she does, I think, but she knows what they are and deals with it properly. Like, she's confident about the places where she's not confident. That's wild. Could use some of that radical self-acceptance.
How about we use our self-esteem on the flower planter?
They smell nice, just like I do, boom, and just like that, I've hyped myself.
That's how you do it. We need all the self-esteem we can get, so let's use it on the city.
Someday, Natsuki, you're gonna run this town.
And that is exactly what we talked about earlier, but okay, let's use it on the school entrance.
Yes, I am the queen of the school. I look down on high from my tower. Or my roof, I guess. Anyway, I look down on them.
How about we use our self-esteem for something more productive, like using it on the rooftop fence?
Somehow. I could totally climb that if I wanted to, but fortunately, I'm smart enough to not be tempted to do that. Too much.
Then let's use our self-esteem on the water tower, I guess?
Not everyone knows how these work, but I do, because I am a genius.
And the final thing to use our self-esteem on, the benches.
You deserve a rest. Maybe not up here, though. It's a little windy.
And that just leaves using the stick. Alright. Use the trusty stick on the benches.
The stick is slightly longer than your average bench.
Good to know. We have some new information. Now with this stick, we can also use it on the water tower.
The school probably wouldn't appreciate me jamming up the water tower with driftwood.
Okay, fine. I guess we won't do that. But what if we use the stick on the fence?
I can indeed poke the fence with a stick. Good to know.
Okay, but can we use the stick on the school entrance somehow? Is it that long?
It's busy down there. I might hurt someone.
Okay, I guess we're not throwing it off. What about using it on the city?
I didn't bring it with me all this way just to chuck it.
Okay, but I can probably use it on the flower planter.
From one flower planter to another? No, I think this stick still has a great destiny to fulfill with me.
And of course, finally, what everyone's been waiting for. Yuri is sad. How do we make her not sad? I know. Let's use a stick on her.
I mean, only if I was going to give it to her. She might actually like a random stick from the ground. But if you want me to hit her with it, fuck off.
Fine. Let's see where we can move from here. Just back? Yeah. Down into the stairwell. Alright, I will definitely already move back into the courtyard. And I think next time we will continue from there. To the main hallway. And into the main courtyard. So, Ree's still here. So, next time, we'll go to the new science building. And explore that. And then, after we've explored that, we will go through everything once again and use all the random shit we've got. I'm sure we can do a lot with it. For now, I should probably save here. Because, wow. This is quite a journey. This mod is quite a journey. And yeah, I am absolutely 100% looking forward to finishing this next time. I'm not even sure if we will finish next time. I hope so. But yeah, Natsuki Quest, amazing mod so far. I do enjoy playing as best girl, even if it hurts my voice. And we will absolutely finish that, or continue at least next time. We'll finish exploring. Now, if you stick around a little bit longer, you will get some extra channel points because of the raid I'm about to do, which you can then use to do all kinds of stuff, like, you know, hydrating me or other stuff, whatever you prefer. Yes, sir, Natsuki Best Girl, I agree. I absolutely agree. Natsuki is top tier best girl. Everyone is best girl in their own right. But if I had to rank everyone, it would be number 1, Natsuki. Number 2, Monika. Number 3, Sayori. And number 4, Yuri. That is my ranking. They're all amazing in their own right, but if I had to rank them, that would be how. Will you get teeth? What do you mean, will I get teeth? What do you mean by that? I have teeth. That's literally my rank. Let's go. 2 idiots, same brain cell. I'm sorry for calling you an idiot. It's just comparing you to me means I have to compare you to an idiot. Nah, I'm sorry. Anyway. Yeah, sharing the same mind here. Natsuki, Monika, Sayori, then the burning trash can. It's not that Yuri is particularly bad. She has some bad qualities, I have to agree. Like, there was a time where I actually thought Yuri was pretty amazing. Just like her shy character and everything. I really liked her for that. And fair. But yeah, I really liked Yuri for her character and everything. The problem was that the more I learned about her, the less I liked her. Particularly because how adamant she was about, you know, dismissing Natsuki's hobbies as not being literature and all that kind of stuff. It really, like, lowered my opinion on her a lot. She was definitely high up on the ranking before, because, you know, shy girl and everything. But yeah, Fletcher is a girl better. You know the saying, a big chest fills your hand, a small chest fills your heart. That's how it goes, right? Now then, we gotta think of someone to raid. So the choices are, what do you want to see? What do you want to see? Friday Night Funkin'? Do you want to see Legend of Zelda speedruns? Or Enter the Gungeon? Such a beautiful saying. I know, it's wonderful. Let me see. I don't want to take too long on this, because I don't want to stall people on this screen right now. I guess we might go for some FNF with Zelda. Probably. Sure, why not? You pick, because I don't know, fair. You have a white line instead of teeth. Go to a doctor. Hey, leave my teeth alone. Leave them alone. Alright, let's go to Zell. See what he's up to. Alright, so everyone, thank you so much for watching this. Again, next Friday, FNF, and again on Saturday, more of Natsuki Quest. I'm looking forward to it because Natsuki Quest is definitely way bigger of a mod than I ever could have expected. It is massive and I am enjoying every second of it. So, for now though, this is the end. And yeah, I will see you around next time. Until then, bye everyone. And goodbye, and thank you also to those of you who are watching this as a VOD. Your support, as always, has also been appreciated. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to see you around live in the future. It would certainly be nice. Until then though, bye.